I'd say go ahead and book it. Yeah, make that happen. Yeah, do that thing. All right, man. See it. Hey, are you that new car shipping customer on Google typing in cheap car shipping? Car shipper, please. Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay. I'm your host, and we're going to talk about educating car shippers. So I hope you'll stick around. And there we go. Hey, welcome back again, Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay. I am the car hauling dispatcher, and I welcome you back again to another Tuesday Nights Live. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. So this is show number 50, man. 50 in a row on a Tuesday night, going live at 8 o'clock. Wow, man, it's amazing. So, you know, we are here on Tuesday nights to talk about everything car shipping, car hauling, dispatching, load boards, setting up a new car hauling business, talking to new car shipping customers, we're talking to brokers, and we're also talking about trucks, trailer, equipment, insurance, CDL, ELD, DOT. So this is Auto Transport Intel. I welcome you back to Tuesday Nights Live, and if this is your first time here, let me just say this. Let me give you the rundown. I welcomed you back. We're about 2 minutes into the show, and so I do that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saying hello to the live chat, because I've got, you know, regulars now, and I love talking to the live chat. That's happening over here. I'm looking at a screen, whereas behind me, you know, this is my desk, this is my set, because I am a dispatcher. So I currently dispatch, and here we are. This is where I do the dispatching. And so then we're going to talk to the live chat, and then at 10 minutes in, then I go into industry news, which is stuff I get off of Facebook and stuff that I think is relevant to what's happening today, information, entertainment, whatever, what have you. And if you ever want to share anything with me, you know, you can send it to autotransportintel@gmail.com or connect with me on Facebook. So we're going to do that, and that lasts quite a while, and I've actually got several things to talk about tonight. It is September 11th after all, but you know, I stay on topic. You guys know this is not a political show, this is not a joke show, it's a little bit of everything, but it's mostly car hauling. And then I'm going to pitch my consultations and merch. I don't have much merchandise yet, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. And you guys know that I do consultations more and more all the time, which is awesome. And then at 30 minutes, we're going to go into the discussion topic. And then at 1 hour, we're going to talk to Melissa tonight as our featured interview. I got two features. I got Melissa at a 1 hour in with Grifo Auto Transport. And then we're also going to talk to Serge, the car hauler. He's actually going to be delivering a car, I think, in about an hour or hour and a half, something like that. So we're going to talk to him right after he makes a delivery, which is really, really cool, so we can see how that goes. So let's go back to saying hello to the live chat. So, yeah, James, it is really nice to be live with you tonight as well. I really appreciate that. You know, I look forward to it. And I look forward to saying hello to you guys, and thanks for saying hello to me. So I appreciate that, James. And Mike, hey, what's going on, man? You're a tad early. Great. I appreciate that. I really do, Mike, with East-West Express hauling. Man, I've been referring a lot of people to you, man, so I hope things are working out. I know they are. I know you keep really busy. Although, you know, how's everything going right now, right? With that area on the southeast, of course. Keith Transport is in the house. Welcome, Keith. Saying hello to you. I appreciate it. What's up, people? You're early. That's excellent. And the one and only is with us. Hey, what's up, the one and only? Long-time listener. And let's all give a moment of silence for, you know, for 9/11. Let's do that. Let's do that, man. That's actually my that's my first slide on the news. So yeah, you know, there are no words, man. I watched some video today, some raw video that Kimberly had sent me of a cameraman just running around at the base of the towers after the first one fell, but before the second one fell. And, you know, it's crazy. I think we all watched something today. So, thank you for, you know, saying that, Mike. And I mean, it's, you know, we could have many moments of silence as far as I'm concerned. You know, how do you go live, right, on September 11th? I mean, you do what you normally do. Makes me think of David Letterman. Did you guys see that show when it was like his first show after 9/11? And yeah, it was a strange show. It actually really helped me a lot. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna keep moving. But thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Mike McDowell? Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome back. Chris. Hey, what's up, Chris? Awesome. I'm gonna be talking to Chris tomorrow, and that's gonna be a cool consultation. Looking forward to that. Mark with Trucking Answers. What's up, Mark? Listen, man. Oh, here, let me move that down. Let's go back to normalcy. So I just want to say this to you guys. As I wipe the sweat off my brow. Okay, I want to say this. And action. So, guys, if you're not aware of Mark with Trucking Answers, you want to go to his YouTube channel. Go to Trucking Answers on YouTube, and you're going to learn about freight hauling. You're going to learn, there's so much to know, and you can ask any specific question you want, whether it comes to regulations, or companies, or routes, or trucks, or types of freight, from dry vans, reefer, or step decks, or, you know, lowboys, whatever type of freight question you have, CDLs and training, and man, there's so many areas. Mark has the Trucking Answers. That's why he created Trucking Answers Nation. That's why he goes live on YouTube every Monday afternoon. You've got to check out Mark at Trucking Answers. And he joins my show, I join his show, and it's Tuesday. That's pretty funny, man. So you got to check out Mark at Trucking Answers. Wait, did I skip anybody? Okay, so Peterbilt379 is back with us. We've got dark monitors. We're going to change that. See how it affects the lighting. Isn't that interesting? It's interesting when you do a live show, right, Mark? When you do a live show, it's amazing the things that happen. Okay, Paul from Max Premier Transport is with us. How am I doing on time? Am I behind yet? Oh, cool. I got a minute left. All right, cool. Ernest Martin is with us. What's up, Ernest? Thank you, man. Where was I on 9/11? Oh, man. I was actually in Hollywood. I was in Hollywood, and I got a phone call early in the morning. I was getting ready. I was still shaving. It's funny, because it doesn't look like I do that much anymore. I was shaving when I got a phone call. It's like a classic story that you hear. I was shaving, I got a phone call, I was told to turn on the TV, I turned on the TV, and I was like, pretty much right after I turned, I was like, dude, the second tower had, I don't remember. See, it gets all crazy after that. But I was shaving, and I got a phone call. That's what I was doing. I was getting ready to go to work. Clearly, I didn't go to work. In fact, I had a couple co-workers come over. It was a crazy day. It was nuts. And I was just sitting at home. I'm always sitting at home. I'm always at home, man. So I'm glad you're coming back. Okay, that's my story. What were you guys doing on 9/11? Share your stories. Put it in the live chat. I'd love to hear that. Echo Screen, what's up? Welcome back. 20 feet away from Lincoln Tunnel. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, dude. You see it, you saw it happen. Wow, that's insane. Whoop was in college. Whoop woke up to do, well, that's what I ended up having to do, Whoop. I was just kind of freaking out. Went on a school field trip, got some trucks. Cool, cool. Job interview. Cool. Good, good, man. That's good. Let's see. Hello, hello. Hey, what's up, Gary at Gartho Logistics? What's happening? Welcome back to the show. Jose Lemus is here. Welcome back to the show. All right, man. Cool. Question about insurance. Need coverage on truck and trailer, of course, then also general coverage, and also cargo. All right, so I'll just say this. I'm sure this has been answered. You got to have automotive liability for $1 million coverage. That covers accidents and damage, not damage to the vehicle. That is your medical and, right, okay, $1 million automobile liability. And then you need $50,000 cargo insurance for each vehicle. I mean, that's an accepted standard. You can get away with $100,000 on a 3-car, sometimes with some brokers. But general liability, that's usually for larger brokers. I know United Road requires that. Maybe like Supreme, More Transport. Larger companies where you're on their, when you're on their yard driving around a lot, your automobile liability and cargo does not cover general liability, which is why they require that. I think that's true, so help me and let me know if you think that's true. Hey, what's up, Philly Hotshot? Look forward to learning more every week. Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And between Mark and I think we got it covered. He's got the freight, I got the car hauling, and you guys help too. Listen, I'm just a guy sitting at a desk, right? I started as a dispatcher. I've learned a heck of a lot more than that. Man, I learn exponentially every day now. When I start talking about these things, it's amazing how much I do know, which is why I do the consultations. So, man, the more you learn, the happier I am. Mark's show is awesome. It's true. You were stationed at Fort Drum. Wow. That's interesting. It's amazing where people were, where, what. What's up, Irvine Transport? Welcome back to the show. Peterbilt 379, what got you into dispatching? Oh, man. I wish I had the answer. Actually, life. Life took a lot of strange turns for me, and now I'm here. So, what's cool is the dispatching thing was supposed to just be a job, and for a long time it was. And then I got back to my roots, which is media, and now here I am. Funny how that works, right? It's like I was meant to be doing this show. I don't want to get crazy, but I kind of feel that way, actually. So, you know, what are you going to do? Is it true that brokers are crooks? Well, it's true that some are. But, to be fair, are all drivers 100%? Are all dispatchers on the up and up? All right, so there's plenty of negativity to go around. All right, we all got to own some of this drama. Some also ask for proof of workers' comp. Yeah, no doubt. Man, that comes up all the time. Hey, what's up, Grifo? Welcome to the show. Awesome. So I'm at 8:15. So we did some of that welcome stuff. So I'm a few minutes late on industry news. Let's get to it. Okay, we did our moment of silence for 9/11. But if you guys want to do any more, Circle of Life, baby. I know, it's pretty neat. Hey, Stephen Hart's posted in Hot Shot Truck and Life. Awesome. Melissa worked across the street from Athens. Oh, wow. That's crazy. The closer you were, the crazier it must have been. And let's see here. What am I saying? Oh, okay. So if you want to talk about 9/11, at any moment, let's talk about 9/11. Here's more, right? Let's go back into car hauling news. All right. Hey, what's up, Johnny Grifo? All right. So RIP Bandit. The welcome mat is out and you're coming home. 10-4, right? There's been a lot of cool Burt Reynolds stuff going around on Facebook, too. Dispatch on the phone, dispatch in person. See? There's a lot of truth in that. Maybe brokers, drivers. I'm here for the free tire check. I thought it was funny. I like memes. Some people say no memes. I don't know. I say memes. Memes, yes. I like memes. Okay, here we go. Here's another thing going on right now. Stay the heck out of North and South Carolina. Hurricane's about to hit. If you are already here, get out. Right? Seriously, right? I mean, there's no... So we got hurricane, 9/11, Burt Reynolds. What else we got in the news? Oh, this is more hurricane. How to tell if your neighbor is a hotshot driver during a hurricane. I couldn't tell if that was a joke or not. I mean, you know, strap it down and send it. Because here comes Dorothy. Alright. No, that's a different kind of catastrophe. Hey, zip tie and oil rag. This is how men handle a boo-boo. Looks like one of those those old lantern filaments, doesn't it? It's hilarious. Yeah, I like memes, man. Memes are cool. They say a lot with a little. I got an overweight ticket, and then I went to a truck stop, and I was 500 pounds lesser than what they gave me a ticket for. So what's up with that? Yeah, I believe it. I totally believe it. That's why he says, believe in something even if you know you're overweight on your load and the weigh station is open. Just run it. I think that's pretty funny. When does Nike get out of the news? You know when? Right about now. Okay. It's pretty funny. It's a clothing label. What? Remember when people were shooting up their Yeti coolers? Anybody remember that? No. So I was looking at this, and I think they're saying that that's his liner. So I read that a good fix for that, what, you like shove like a plastic Coke bottle in the wedge of the bed and slam it up and cause that you know, to be kind of shoved in, so you don't get an insta fold a bed and the looks like a fold out bed. It's pretty funny. Oh, okay, where's Waldo? Anybody see anything here? You got it. They do not build air conditioners in tailgates of this truck normally. But you know what? Ain't nothing normal about this one. It's pretty cool. It's customized. I wonder if you can get one of those from Naphide. I doubt it. Okay, I hate this picture, but I put it in here. I saw it on Facebook, and I'm not even going to enlarge it. I don't need that. It's pretty funny, though. And it's not, I mean, that's not an American license plate. I don't know where this is. I don't know what they're doing. Somebody's having a pretty good time. Okay, that's... I'm not sure which one's worse. Which one of these is worse? That or that? Dude, really? Bulldog's in the house. What's up, Chris? R.I.P. Bandit, yeah. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Welcome to the show. Nate, Fast Track Car Shippers, welcome to the show. Yeah, man. So what's up with this, man? Really? I bet somebody knows. I bet somebody knows a driver doing that. And he's currently working. There's the safety vest. And there's his... Alright, there's no way you can pull into the DOT. I don't know. I don't get it. That's probably the DOT. This guy works for the DOT. No, okay. Now you're just spreading rumors. By the way, what is going on here? I can't even tell what's going on here. I know something's going on. I just can't tell what it is. I heard Ford was making heated tailgates, so when you push them home in the winter, your hands... That's pretty funny, Aaron. That's a good one, man. Working the late shift here. Hashtag broker. Hey, what's up, William? Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, cool. I think it's your first time on the show, so I welcome you to the show. We also got John, Trucker Daddy, a.k.a. John in Quebec. Quebec is in the house. Well, welcome to the show, Quebec. All right, right on, you guys. And if you have anything else to say, man, please let me know. Oh, by the way, in case you haven't done this yet, please smash the like button. I can use those likes. It helps me in the YouTube rankings. It really does. And anybody, if you're watching this on demand, feel free to comment below, say hello, bring up a question, bring up a problem, whatever it is. Car shipper, please. Okay, safety tie-downs, that's a joke. Yeah. Okay, now this is no joke. Right? Man, that's gnarly. I think that you could do that if you hit that concrete just right. Or wrong in this case. That's just bad news, dude. Hey, what's up, Ryan O'Ryan? Bad news, man. Oh, there's more bad news. I don't even understand. How does that happen? What did he do? He must have just hit. I guess when he took that sharp. Well, I don't know. I don't know what he did. I don't even understand that picture. Oh man, I got my sneakers dirty. That should be the caption for this. That's the caption. Oh man, I got my sneakers dirty. Okay. Oh man, I got my sneakers dirty. That is messed up. The question is, how did that happen? Did he hit a bridge or something and just flip it? I mean, that's my guess. Something like that. And just ripped the doors off and everything. Oh my God. Yeah, but why would the doors be open if he was dry? Did that happen during loading? Oh my God, that's terrible. Looks like the Tesla I had to tow Sunday night. Man, crazy. Is this how wedgies haul cars? No, it's not how wedgies haul cars. But I do understand. It's a weird picture. You got a golf cart, you got a forklift, and you got this wood. Why even use the wood? I don't even understand this picture. Does anybody understand? What a Grifo better put that pic of the pothole that took out your tire. Hit an overpass. Yeah. I mean, that's what. But why'd the doors open? Unbelievable! What a way to wake up. Yeah, this is crazy. You hear this all the time. Number one, terrible stuff happens every day to car haulers. Number two, idiotic stuff happens at truck stops, right? I mean, what is going on at truck stops, man? The guy hit him 3 times. It's crazy. I'd like to hear your input on this in no order. Top dogs, top 3-5 auto transport brokers in the industry. Ooh, wow. You know, Swift, Stevie Wonder's Institute for Truckers. I don't know how to get into company names. I haven't figured that out yet. There's 2 things. Well, there's probably more than 2 things, but here are 2 things that I haven't figured out yet. Number 1, when I book a car and I do it live, I don't want to broadcast their voice. I don't think that's fair to them. And number 2, to name companies with my opinions, I don't know if that's fair, because I try not to do that. Like I did the top 5 car hauling load boards video. Really, everything I did in that video, I do believe is a fact, and I try to keep things to facts. I want to answer your question. How about this? What if people start naming brokers, and then we just give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Can we try that? I'd rather somebody else name names, and then I just chime in. Maybe I'll do I'll do that. I'll give you a siren or something. Let's try that. Mid Hall. Hey, what's up, Mid Hall? Welcome to the show, man. By the way, I stopped just like this truck has stopped. Dude, have you guys seen this? Has anybody gotten one of these? The new boot, the windshield boot. This is gnarly. And it's actually pretty, it's terribly, it's like evilly smart. It's an evil genius smart, because what, whatever, they activate the suction, it's stuck, and then you pay the $500, and they unactivate it, or deactivate. I think deactivate is the right word there. And then you get the windshield boot. Look at that. They just start boot. Just boot everybody in the parking lot. You run around with these things and stick them on cars. Hey, what's up, Dave Archer? Welcome to the show. I appreciate it. That's cool. I forget what I was saying now. It's probably for the best. Oh, no. We don't want to delete that, dude. Okay. When you're leveling valve rod on your trailer brakes and you're not close to a mechanic. I put this in here because, man, right? Parts break constantly. You know, one of the things I ask people in a consultation when they're talking about new car hauling business is, are you mechanically inclined? Because you are going to run into problems on the road, and you're going to have to fix, it's going to happen. You're going to have to fix something by yourself in the middle of nowhere on the road. It's eventually going to happen. So you got to know what you're going to do. You carry around a mechanic's phone book? I don't know. I don't know what you do. I just say I know the questions. So far, hopefully we don't get too much rain. Oh, really? Where are you at, Dave? You in North Carolina? Oh, you're Jacksonville. Right, Jacksonville. Okay, well, you should be okay right now, but keep us posted. Don't park at Wally World. Yeah, dude. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Top 3, Mike. Okay, first one. Second one. You know why? You know why I give them that? Why? They don't know the size. This is all hearsay, statement, opinion. They don't know the sizes of all the vans they post. So when I call to book one of their vans, they don't know if it's a giant sprinter or a mini sprinter or a long sprinter. They don't know. I can't do that, man. I can't book that. How am I going to book unknown sprinter, send a guy to pick up, and it's 3 giganto sprinters? We can't do that, man. And the third one, I don't have an opinion. So I'm going to go boom, boom. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, you got wheel booted in Walmart? No way. How much was it? Was it 500 bucks? Here's another part that broke. Took 12 years and 1,000,000 miles. Looks like it was only welded in 2 spots. Yeah, don't you hate that stuff? What do you do there? Okay, here's another thing going on with all the fires. Man, dude, right? It's easy to get pretty bogged down. What do you do? This is why I don't know what you do. I really don't know, because I'm sitting at a desk and I'm just pelting you with questions. But I mean, what do you do when it's hard enough to run in this business and make money, no matter what you're doing? Dispatching, driving, brokering, and you got plenty of problems, and then you get hit with like an epic fire or hurricane or, heaven's sake, a catastrophe like 9/11. What do you do, man? It's crazy. I'll keep my worst private. That's a good idea. Tow company I work for, we have trailer boots. I've booted a few trucks in the 11 years. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. We call the yards directly. Okay, and that right, but you know what? Should you have to? I'm not trying to, I don't stand on principle just to stand on it, but come on, man, really? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I don't like that. And so, okay. All right, since we deal with them, unfortunately. Right, there you go. Since we deal with them, unfortunately. 560 bucks. You told him he's an explicit hole. Right. Actually, that's an even better expression. Explicit hole. Dude, you are an explicit hole. By the way, what do you think of the new RPM app? You know, I'm waiting to hear more about it. Frankly, I don't know much about it. So I don't know. What do you think of it? It's 175 with the company I'm with. 175? Oh, that sounds way better than 560. Okay. Why are you canceling this dispatch? This is interesting. I like this. Port said the vehicle's not ready. My driver argued with them and they kicked him out and got banned from the port. And the broker's like, well, why didn't you pick it up? Right? Okay, you know what I'm saying. Okay. RPM pays. I'm telling you, I hear good things from RPM. Trying to get him on the show. But you know, timing is everything. All right, here we go. Oh, here's an actual text. Picking up Sunday? Sunday? Seller told me you guys agreed to Saturday at 7. Is he aware of this change? Yeah. It's car hauling, not pizza delivery. We moved it back to Sunday. Right. Oh, that was my audition. Well, thank you very much. Okay. Actually, that's funny because I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about, oh, good, it's 8:30. I'm a little behind. That's okay. Let's Sandro. Yeah, Sandro. Is that Sandro? Yeah, no, here's Sandro. I had this load for 600. Then I canceled for a reason. I'm happy to see everybody skip this load. I'm glad to see nobody takes it. Oh, here, let's make that larger so you guys can see that. I'm glad to say that nobody takes it. The reason the person who manages the repo yard is so impolite that you should have really good nerves to control yourself not to hit him. No respect in this business. Yeah, man, watch my show. Is repo a scam? I call it that because what is going on? Why isn't repo just another pickup location? It is not. It's anything but. It's literally the worst pickup location you can go to. There's a reason. I'm not just saying it. It ain't just Sandro. It's everybody, dude. And then, listen, and I know. And I need to do a follow-up with Anthony. I really want to talk to Anthony because he works at a repo yard. Just like drivers, brokers, and dispatchers. What I'm saying doesn't apply to everybody. Just a lot of people. Alright, I don't know. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? What is going on with repo? It just needs to get fixed. Alright, but I know it's not going to get fixed, which gives me a lot of content. Welcome to the show. Alright, by the way, alright, so here is... okay, so he's 48, and he's waiting for 3:30. He hopes it's a typo. What are you, repo? Okay, that was a low blow. Alright, hey, let's get to the severe weather update, guys. This is from Pilot. Thank you, Sean of Ocean Roads, for sharing this with me on email. Guys, please send me emails. Alright, let's see if I can get this back on screen. Alright, so, to valued customers, Pilot Flying J, 5 p.m. Eastern, emergency response update. Did you guys know about these response updates? So you got store operations update, road conditions, supply conditions, important links, national weather links, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. Alright, so there's some helpful info. I hope you can read that. The hours are 12 to 2. Uber delivery. Oh, how interesting. Do tell. I want to know more about Uber delivery. Cool, we could do a show on that. So, you know, stay alert. Keep me posted. Hey, if you guys hear of any news or alerts while we're live here on the show, let me know. And keep us posted of, we want to hear about your 9/11 status, where you were. We want to hear about hurricane updates. Put it in the live chat, comments below, likes and shares. And I'm not kidding. Okay, and by the way, before I move on, let's go into, alright, so this is a map. These are maps of the schedule of events for what? Oh, dang it. Did I skip it? Hang on one second. Where is... Oh, I think I missed it. No, I don't know where it went. G-Bats. No, is it G-Bats? Yeah, G-Bats. Well, I don't know. I must have moved it. That's weird. Well, anyways, G-Bats is a conference going on down in Springfield. Let's see, what do we got here? Schedule of events. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, okay. September 26th through 29th is the trucking event. And it doesn't say it on here. I believe that's in Springfield, Missouri. No, it's in Joplin, Missouri. So if you're anywhere near Joplin, Missouri, last weekend of September, here's some maps and information for the... oh, and you go to fourstatetrucks.com website. Anyways, I'm going to try and go. I don't know if I'm going. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds like there's a lot going on. Registration is easy. And you can go to, let's see here. What is it? Guilty by Association? Guilty by Association Truck Show. That's what it is, in Joplin, Missouri. So anyways, check that. Yeah, though that's what G-Bats is. Guilty by Association Truck Show. G-Bats. Yeah, it sounds cool, man. I want to try and check that out. So that's the map down there in Joplin. What do you got? Douglas Fir Road. Anyway, it should be pretty cool. I want to try and check that out. Alright, I wanted to say that. Now let's get to... Let's see, are we ready here? It's 8:34. I know you have a schedule. What time is good for a question? Anytime, man. What's your question? Do you want to call me? Do you want to chat it, tweet it? Oh, by the way, here's a question while I remember. Do you, as car shipping customers... Let's get to the question of the day, actually. Oh, we forgot about merch. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the question of the day. Question of the day. Whose job is it to make sure that the car shipping customer is educated about the car shipping process and that their information is correct within the car shipping life cycle. Whose job is that? Whose job is it to educate the car shipping customer and make sure their information is correct and that they understand the entirety of the car shipping life cycle they're about to go through? We're talking about brand new car shippers. National Truck Driver Week, September 9th through 15th. I thought I read something, so it is National Truck Driver Week. That's pretty cool. I evacuated to Montana. I was enlisted in Navy and on a carrier. Oh, wow. Interesting. Brokers all the way. It is. It's ding, 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 ding. That's the answer. Thank you, Mike. And you should know the answer, and I should know the answer, but that is the answer. It is the broker's job to make sure that the car shipping customer is educated and that their information is accurate. So that's what I'm talking about. When I don't know if it's a Giganto Sprinter or a baby Sprinter or whatever, guess who didn't do their jobs? The library? The library. Ooh, getting specific now. Good brokers, honest brokers. Man, we got a great show for you guys tonight. I am so happy you're here. I'm just going to say this. If you don't already know this, you can contact me. I will trade you. This is a barter. I'll trade you 50 bucks. Well, I'll trade you a 1-hour consultation for 50 bucks. We'll talk about anything you want. We'll talk about your business ideas or where you're at, your route. We can talk about the industry, whatever you want. I'll tell you what I'm really happy about, if you go to my Facebook page, read my reviews, people are happy, I'm happy too. I feel good about what I'm doing, and I know it's helping folks. Man, there's so much to talk about. You know, I give out, I've got over 80 videos on YouTube. I've got a free 20 steps to start car hauling. I'll point you to improving highway safety. And then in the consultation, we'll do strategy, profitability, route planning, load board searches. Because, hey, can you do a load board search right now? No, you can't. Unless you're already paying for it. But if you're already paying for it, I'm assuming you're already hauling. You stuck in that catch-22? Let me know. Let's get together. So get the gate pass, get the $50 1-hour consultation, or if you want to go crazy, you can get the mix. That's right. This is the best mix you'll ever find on the market. This is the back of the shirt. This is the front of the shirt. And you can get the mix. All right. So these are the shirts. They're really nice. They're too expensive. I got to figure out a way to improve the process. And then I'm going to go ahead and, and that includes a consultation. And then I got the business cards. I'm going to suit you up with some business cards. You can help me spread the message. It's all part of the deal. And if you want to level up to the VIP, hey, who doesn't want to be a VIP? I want to be a VIP. You can be a VIP and have the Auto Transport Intel mug. This is so silly. Oh, man, it's too much fun. I'm having too much fun. I gotta interfere my happiness and remind myself that I hate ELDs. I really do. That's why I drink the Kool-Aid. Okay, good. I'm more mellow. I'm balanced out. All right, cool. And if you're in the KC area, we can have some barbecue, maybe make a video. So that'd be pretty cool. Let's do that. All right. Last thing I want to do. Stay alert, arrive unhurt. Yeah, sure. That's good. It took me a while to figure out what to put on the back of the shirt. I'm seriously considering changing it, or at least having another one. Actual pickup, actual delivery. Who can name the broker that actually says that on Central Dispatch? Okay, so while we're waiting for that answer, Jay, I got to work on a coffee cup price with you. Yeah, let's do that, man. Let's do that. Here's the deal. I'm into bartering. Excuse me. My prices are high because I'm just getting started with the merchandise. My process cost. I'm not making a bunch of money on it. I'm paying way too much to get the merchandise made. And yeah, I'm looking for alternative avenues. If you have one, send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. I will improve the process, and I'm also, anything I get goes right back into creating more merchandise, building the show. Believe me, I'm living on a dispatcher's salary. It ain't easy. What was I gonna do? Hey there, you go broker ELD. Yeah, and I gotta sell, well, I'd sell the Kool-Aid, but I'd probably end up in some kind of, choking hazard lawsuit, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, this is what I want to show you. Alright, this is kind of funny. You guys want to see something funny? Let's do this. I know, I'm eating into the showtime. It's okay. I'm having fun. I've seen that phrase. Actual pickup, actual delivery. Oh, you've seen it. Oh, buddy. Just who knows where it's from. My question is above. I offer the mix for a cup. I offer the mix for a cup. Send me an email. Let me know what you're talking about. That's awesome, man. Alright, I want to get to this. Okay. So, this is what I want to say. Alright. When there's something really troubling that happens, and you've got a memory, right, like 9/11, try to replace that memory, right? See if you can replace a negative memory with a positive memory. Well, I was able to do that. 2 years ago is when I finally did something positive with all the dispatching and all the, dispatching really got me down, all right? Dispatching was just driving me crazy. So I wrote the script for the transport guy summer of 2016. And on September 11th, 2016, we recorded the transport guy, all right? So here is, I'm going to show you, this is a couple weeks prior to shooting, and this is actually casting. I did a casting audition, and I recorded it. You guys want to see it? It's kind of funny. Here we go.
Oh my God, are you the transport guy?
Afternoon, ma'am.
You were supposed to be here hours ago.
Hold on there, 10-2. I'm right on time.
Your company told me you would be here at 8 a.m.
Well, that auto broker almost shouldn't have told you that, ma'am. That's a shame. I should tell you stories about traffic out there, construction, delays.
Can you guys hear it okay?
You're
It is recorded with a laptop.
Lady. Just get the car keys and I can hit the road.
And I'm not gonna waste a lot of time on this, but this was a good moment for me.
I'll be lickety split right out of your hair.
Here, I'll turn that. This was a really good moment for me because this was one of those moments where I was getting back to my roots, and we all know what it's like when we get back to our roots and our passion. As I was recording this, I knew I had something. So if you guys haven't seen, and I could see, man, it was great, man. It was great. I could see it before my eyes. So here is the actual version. Here is.
Oh my God! Are you the
transport guy?
Afternoon, ma'am.
You were supposed to be here hours ago, and now I'm late for Strawboo.
And hold on there, 10-2. I'm right on time. But what's a straw boo?
Your company promised me a pickup time of 8 a.m., and now I'm late for work.
Well, that auto broker oughtn't have told you that, ma'am. There's all kinds of traffic problems out there. Customers don't pay. Forklift drivers running late.
That is not my problem. You are late.
Okay there, lady. Can I just get the car keys and I can hit the road?
I don't like you.
No problem there, ma'am. I just got to do some paperwork here, mark down the damages, and then I'll skedaddle out of here.
That's your paperwork?
You know, standard trucker paper bill of lading, BOL. I fax it in with my invoice, and then I get my money.
You don't have one of those electronic things like the FedEx or the UPS guy has?
No, ma'am. I do not prescribe to those newfangled, untrustworthy gadgets. I trust my eagle eye work. This is how it's always been done.
But your hands are covered in grease, and you're sweating all over the place. What, do you have a fax machine in your truck or something?
I'll use it at the truck stop or the auto auction.
Are you even sure you know what you're doing?
The keys, lady?
Have it your way, mister. But remember, everybody hates paperwork.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, cool. So that was shot on September 11th, 2016. Edited, etc. over the next couple months, and literally that was the moment that Auto Transport Intel was born, which is so cool. So I wanted to share that because for me, it's my 2-year anniversary of the beginning seed of this show being planted. It's great. It's really great. So maybe next year on September 11th, or maybe this year. There's still time. Replace the memory, plant a seed, do something new, and I hope that happens for you. So, okay, wow, cool. Then thanks for indulging me in that. Also, let's see. Oh, here's a couple more indulgence. Let me just get this out of the way. Let's do this. We've got. Oh, by the way, this picture. This is JBJS Transport in North Carolina as of the time of this photo. I found this on Facebook today. So thank you, JBJS, for the photo. And then let's see, what do we got here? This is... Yes, I want to use photos. Let's open this up. Okay, this is Don. Don got his Auto Transport Intel shirt. Alright, there's only a couple out there right now. This is Don. You like that, Mike? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. That is Don wearing his Auto Transport Intel shirt. What else we got here? Oh, and this is cool. I think this is still true. It went up and then it went back down, but I think I'm at 2,900 today. So, thank you guys for making that happen. You know, I wouldn't make this show. If nobody was watching, I wouldn't make this show. Which, those words might encourage some people out there, and hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we keep making the show, and I think it's helping. And that's what I'm trying to do. Ultimately, that's what Auto Transport Intel is about. I am trying to entertain and inform. That's what I'm trying to do. So, okay. Alright. Man, I'm really late. I'm really, really late. So let's get into what is this show about? Car shippers, please. It's really car shipper, please. All right, car shipper, please. Okay, listen. Car shippers, are you new to auto transport and car shipping? Are you honestly searching Google and typing in cheap car shipping? Because I want to talk to you. Alright, I got some things to say to you. I want to open your eyes on what you're doing. And I know what you're looking for. And I want to help you. But I need you to let me help you. Alright? So, the title of this show, I wrote Car Shipper Please. And by the way, let's take a look at that. Oh, I didn't put the graphic on here? Let's see here. Where is... Let's see. It's funny. I thought I saved that. Hang on one second here. Let's go to... see, it's just me here. I mean, literally, one dispatcher sitting at a desk, making a show. That's it. That's the show. Honey, what are you watching? Oh, I'm watching some guy sitting at his desk making a show. Get back here and fix the disposal. Alright. She talks much nicer than that. Car shipper, please. Alright. Now, what I like about this graphic, too, is that I got these people blindfolded. Alright? Why are they blindfolded? Because they don't know what they're doing. They think they do. They think they're winning. Right? Not winning. Not winning. It may be winning, but that would be by luck. So what do they need to know? Well, I'm about to tell them. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to help all of us. No, the answer is not Metrogistics, but it's a good guess. Hey, Trucker Daddy, don't know the answer to your questions, but I have no formal experience, but I'm going in deep. No guts, no glory. Metro. It's funny, man. All right. So here's what I did. I'm just gonna tell you some of the secret sauce of what's going on here. Let's zoom. Can we do that? If I do that, can we still read it? All right. I'm sharing. Well, there's no secret sauce here. This is what's happening. Best cheap car shipping companies, customer ship a car transport advice. Word salad. You know why? Because I want to reach you, the cheap car shipping customer. How about that? How about if I call you a cheap car shipping customer? Let's see how you like that. Because what I want to say is this. How about you try to imagine all the logistics involved in shipping just one car? Don't say easy peasy. That's ignorant. Don't be ignorant. Next slide, please. This is your car. It's not a FedEx package. It's not something you bought on Amazon. And nobody here owes you a favor. Alright? Come on. When you go car shopping, let's get out of the auto transport industry. You go looking for an accountant. Do you type in cheap accountant? Do you say to the accountant, well, what are you going to give me as a discount? Huh? No, you don't do that. These are professionals. Maybe you don't think they are. They are professionals. You think it's easy to ship a car? Go ahead and try it. It's not easy. So, don't be cheap. You're moving a car. It's not a box of clothes. How do you like getting lowballed at your job? Oh, you work in real estate? Oh, wow, what are you going to do for me if I get into this house? Huh? How low can you go on this house? Cheap real estate. How about we type in cheap real estate agent in Google and find your face? How do you like those apples? Yeah, it kind of works me up because I don't like cheap car shipping customers. And I do want you to listen. I really do. Because I want you to be aware of how much time and service you expect in comparison to how inexpensive you expect this to be. Seriously, if you are looking for car shipping brokers, carriers, or any kind of car shipping service right now, be aware of how much time and service you expect in comparison to how inexpensive you expect it to be. This is not Costco. Okay, you can go to Costco and you can get a giant box of 4 giant bottles of black olives. That's fine. That's not what this is. This is not Costco. And anybody that says it's Costco, well, we're going to get to them. I'll tell you what, we're going to get to them. I am telling you this, cheap car shipping customers, you need to get a grip on reality. This is not pizza delivery. This is a car going hundreds of miles. And let me tell you something. It is the broker's job to educate you. You need to trust your broker. You need to find a broker that will give you honest and good information. And if you are talking to somebody and you think they're dishonest, run. Okay? Because you're right. They're probably dishonest. And you probably found them because you typed in cheap car shipping. Stop doing that. Don't be that guy. Alright? And if you do trust your broker, listen to their instructions and do what they say. They're trying to help you and they know better than you. Don't act like you know everything. I realize that you go to the bank and you get in line and you're tapping your foot before even another person comes in. And you're eyeball managing all the tellers and you control the universe. I get it. I've seen you at the post office. I've driven next to you on the interstate. You run the world. You're smarter than everybody else. I get it. But I'm here to help you. You are not smarter than everybody else. This is car shipping, and if you've never shipped a car, you don't know what you're doing. Newsflash, most brokers don't even have trucks. You see pictures of trucks, you see agents on the phone and the keys. It's the same graphic on 100 websites. Check it. Okay, but they will help you find a truck. So will they tell you the truth? Well, if you don't think they are, run. And if they say stupid things, we're about to get into that. Because don't take door to door literally. I realize door to door is an awesome phrase. I realize that in corporate America, we want to be told everything that we want. We want to have it our way. We think McDonald's is life. We'll just go through the Taco Bell drive-thru. I get it. But door to door is not how auto transport really works. auto transport carriers are huge trucks. So be ready to meet the driver at a different pickup or delivery location. As a dispatcher, I'm going to ask you if you know where the closest Walmart is. I'm going to Google Walmart. I'm going to Google Home Depot, and I'm going to tell you the address. And we're going to talk about meeting at Walmart or Home Depot. And it wasn't my idea. It was the driver's idea. So if the broker told you they're going to pull in your driveway and bring you donuts, well, that was not true. In fact, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to ignore words like promise and guarantee. And if you hear that stupid word 3 times, dump whoever keeps lying to you. Promise, guarantee, doesn't belong in auto transport. There are no promises. I was talking to somebody today. They said, oh, just look out your window and there's your driver down the street empty waiting to pick up your car. Liar. It's not true. There are no promises and there are no guarantees. Oh, here we go. The company I talked about that says actual pickup, actual delivery, and all that garbage, they're also the ones I talked to one day, and they said, well, we have a guaranteed pickup of today. I called to book a car. I'm like, yeah, well, we can get that Chevy Equinox. Well, it's guaranteed for pickup today. I said, what do you mean it's guaranteed for pickup today? Well, it's guaranteed for pickup today. I said, well, according to who? Well, what do you mean, according to who? It's just guaranteed pickup today. I said, well, if you don't have anybody booked, if you don't have a carrier booked, I guess that's not guaranteed, is it? Because if you're telling me it's guaranteed and you're not going to pay my driver like we're all a bunch of VIPs, I guess it's still not guaranteed, is it? All right, have a great day. I even said to her, you know what? You can go ahead and call me back when you don't get it moved. Okay, because check it out, folks. This is the real deal. This is real information. Don't go into this thinking you're the expert and smarter than everyone else. Believe me, you're not. Because I guarantee the broker thinks they're smarter than the new car shipping customer. And you know what? They are. Because they're a broker. They're an experienced broker that's been doing this. And here's another thing. Beware of vague reviews, positive or negative. Because anybody can write stuff and post it on the internet. Look, I'm doing it right now. All right, here's some information. CYA. Know about the insurance of the carrier and the broker you're working with. It's a triangle, all right? The carrier, the broker, and you. Let's get through this together. You know my stuff. Hopefully, it's true. Hopefully, we told the truth to each other. I want to see your insurance. Let's put our cards on the table. Because this car is your livelihood. Do not get lied to. Do not get ripped off. You can ask for the MC number of the carrier and the USDOT number of the broker. Go ahead and do that. How do you feel now? A second ago, I was telling you maybe, you're a little silly for typing in cheap car shipping, but now I'm giving you some important information. Find out how much of the fee you are paying the broker is actually going to the carrier. Boom, here's a mic drop for you, because if it's anywhere near 50-50, broker carrier, you are getting screwed. Anybody want to take a break? Anybody having fun? Anybody believe in what I just said? Because if the broker says this transport is going to cost you $1,000, and you find out the carrier got $500, and the broker kept $500, man, that was some expensive education and phone call making. Let me tell you, brother. And I know there are companies that say, well, we deserve that. Really? Because the carrier breaks his back and puts everything on the line to actually move the car. You believe in 50-50 now? Don't think that's fair. It's not fair. All right. How about this one? Let's go in the next section. Woo! Getting worked up, man. I'll take some Kool-Aid. But I like throwing down some knowledge, all right? And I know this as a dispatcher. I know it's true. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, here we go. Know that enclosed transport can cost double or even triple that of open transport, and it can take a lot longer to schedule. So, listen, man, if you've got a 2018 Hellcat, pay the money. Don't think that open transport is going to work for you. Do not do that. Cheap car shipping. Get what you pay for. Don't do it, man. You are not smarter than the process. Even if you talk to an auto transport company, they may not be on your route. You may not be on your route. Listen, Just because you talk to a transporter, not everybody's on your route. I realize there's a Starbucks on every corner, and I realize, you know, that we're used to just automatic overnight shipping when we buy stuff on Amazon. This is different, all right? You do not run the show. If somebody says, we don't have a driver on that route, don't argue with them. That's normal, all right? And do us all a favor. Treat the carrier like a professional until they prove otherwise. Because transporting vehicles is a very tough job. And you know what? I just realized this too. As I'm going through this, you might find this information on the internet in different places, sprinkled with cupcakes and angels. You're not hearing that from me because I don't have anything to lose. We're not going to work together in a car shipping relationship. I'm not going to be your broker, but I'm going to tell you the truth. This is truth, okay? I'm laying down facts and information, and I have no reason to sugarcoat it. Shoot, I'm a guy sitting at a desk with very little to lose, all right? So I'm just going to tell it to you straight. So kick back and enjoy the rest of the show. Okay. Listen, by the way, you want to help the process? All right? Start by knowing the dimensions of your car. Length, height, curb weight. Get to know your car. So when the driver gets there, you can actually be helpful. Stop tapping your foot staring at the clock. Time appointments are a fantasy. You are not going to make your hair appointment today. Or just go to your hair appointment. I don't care. But don't talk to the driver and the broker and the dispatcher about how you were promised a 1 o'clock and donuts in the front seat and I got to do this. You have no idea what the driver is going through. You have no idea. Do you remember how you drove when you were in traffic this morning trying to get everybody else to flip their car on the on-ramp? Do you remember the road rage you were engaged in? Or how important your Starbucks was? Listen, the driver goes through it all day long. And if he has to deal with 3 other people that think they're going to get to their hair appointment, man, somebody's going to lose. And it ain't going to be the driver because he's already seen the DOT twice today. And he's lost his time, patience, and money. So, dude, don't say your driveway is easy peasy. You don't see the trees and the corners the way a driver sees them. I don't know how many times I've talked to a resident. Hey, do you have any trees? No, it's clear as day, and it is a forest. Come on, man. And here's another one. Don't harass the driver or the broker with constant phone calls. You will only delay the process. All right? Calm down. All right? I know I'm not calm because I'm laying it down, man. God, I have so much to say. Understand the vehicle inspection process and know the condition of your vehicle. Do due diligence and protect yourself. Yeah, I mean, now listen. This is where drivers get hit with, hey, did you know the blinker doesn't work? What do you mean the blinker doesn't work? What, did the driver get in the car and mess with the blinker? No, he didn't. He loaded it and unloaded it. That's all he did inside the car. Everything he does on a vehicle inspection is cosmetic on the outside of the car. And by the way, he didn't get on a roller cart and go underneath and look at the muffler and put the muffler on the inspection. He may have gotten the back, and he's kind if he gets the under corners. Seriously, be reasonable. And here's another one. Just because you washed your car before pickup doesn't mean it's going to arrive clean. Cars get dirty on the road, and drivers don't wash cars. All right? But you'll see on broker sites, clean your car, wash your car. Yeah, that's for the inspection at pickup. But after that car's going to be dirty, man. That's just the way it is. Don't schedule your flight the same day you are meeting the driver, and don't expect a driver to meet you at the airport. I literally have talked to people who think this stuff. It's insane, dude. This is car shipping. By the way, when you typed in cheap car shipping, did you think you were going to make your flight and get cheap car shipping? No, sir. Alright. Don't treat your car like a moving van and fill it up to the ceiling with clothing and personal items. That, in fact, is illegal. Drivers cannot pull into the DOT with a Ford Focus packed with clothes, shoes, computer equipment, boxes, and garbage. They will get a ticket. They will get a citation. You can't do that. You're not smarter than the DOT. Don't do it, man. If there's anything wrong with your car, tell the broker and the driver up front. secrets and surprises will backfire on you. I don't know how many times, and I don't know who's hiding all the secrets about the non-run and drives, but when drivers get to a location and then they're told it's not a run and drive, dude, either the customer didn't tell the broker, or the broker didn't tell me, the dispatcher, or the driver. I don't know which one it is half the time, but either way, that's a problem. If the driver gets his winch out, it's $100, and that's happening. So be ready. Just tell, man. Don't try to hide this stuff. Cheap car shipping and in-op, forget about it. And don't fill your gas tank prior to pickup. You'll read this on the sites when you go for your cheap car shipping. Gas adds weight and can make your car a hazard to the transporter, so don't do it. Consult with your broker before you do something like purchasing or using something like transport wrap. Ask the questions. Don't just assume. It is your car, but in this process, you are handing it over to have somebody else take care of it. You are not the sensei. You are the student. All right? Let the broker and the carrier do their jobs. Don't just start doing stuff without asking questions. Allow for plenty of time before, during, and after your car is picked up. Your car is not the only vehicle on the car hauling trailer. All right? The world does not revolve around you. You are not the sun, moon, and stars. I mean, seriously. I mean, I wouldn't say this stuff. I've run into every single one of these line items. I know. I've stopped looking at the chat. I'm literally talking to you, Mr. Cheap Car Shipping customer. I'm begging you to get realistic. I don't know if it'll happen, though, because I've talked to a lot of people who were not realistic. If your vehicle has been sold, have the title and the keys in your possession, or at least know who's got them. Do not let a driver show up and you don't know where the car keys are. Oh, or maybe they're at Aunt Sally's. Or, gosh, you know what? I don't know where they're. Really? Are you serious? Oh, my gosh. Consult with the driver and the broker with any additional info. And here's the final one. If you sign the bill of lading on delivery and you paid the driver COD, the transport is over and that car is yours. If you got any questions about that, check with your broker before delivery and COD happens. Because you do not want to be sitting there wondering what just happened and you see stuff on your car and you got questions. Dude, if you signed the BOL and you paid COD, this transport is over. Good day to you, sir. Oh, man. Okay, that is Car Shipper, please. Preach, Jay, preach. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Oh, man, yeah, I saw a lot of live chat happening. All right, I'm going to try and go back into the live chat and see what we got here. Hey, what's up, Car Shipio Stan? Welcome to the show. Nationwide United Auto uses that phrase. Yeah. Oh, man. It's a luxury to transport. Inexpensive. Never say cheap. Yeah, dude. And did you know that we can go... Dude, I can verify. You guys want to see this? Who wants to see some secret sauce? I love the secret sauce. Let's do this. Cheap car shipping. Check this out. Cheap car shipping. Wait for it. Okay. Okay. What I did was, okay, I need to put it in a different phrase. Let's do this. Let's do car shipping. This is how we'll see it. Let's do car shipping. And look at this. Number 3, cheap car shipping. That's a lot of volume. And that's a high cost per click on a stupid, idiotic phrase such as cheap car shipping. Car shipping companies is number 1. Car shipping calculator number 2. Cheap car shipping number 3. Dude, best car shipping's number 4. Cheap car shipping. And look at this. I put in car shipping and people also searched for number 1, cheap car shipping, dude. There you go. Proof. I didn't make it up. Bam. A lot of companies use that phrase and additional notes on duplicates they create to get additional eyes on central dispatch. Question is, what company states on their central dispatch? Oh, you guys don't know the answer yet? You can't name your price at ShopRite. Right, exactly. Thank you, John. I talk about that. You can't go to a grocery store and start pushing around the store manager and telling him the way this is going to work. No. No, you can't do that. You can name your price at the flea market or the farmer's market. Each carrier is essentially a very small business, not a faceless corporation. Bouchard Zero. All right, welcome to the show. Cool, man. Awesome. Ship your car now. No, that's not the answer. A lot of brokers do that. It's just the individual broker under the name. But William, that company does do, excuse me, that company does do something else that I love. I'm not going to name it. See, again, but they do have something that they do. Hoo-wee, do I love it. Man, everybody's got a special trick. Professionals deserve to be paid. Yeah, man. Yeah, but the brokers allow the cheap pricing. The lead providers damage the industry. Ooh, the lead providers. I can't wait to do that show. The drivers down the street. Totally. I'm a broker. I ship so many extra cars because of failed orders with other ignorant dishonest. And you love it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and thank you for doing that. Thank you for helping the ecosystem and fixing cheap car shipping customers and getting them straightened out. I have a 12 code Super B in the box. Let's see here. Last month I had to tow a Ferrari 360 under AAA. Hey, what's up, Jeff Miller? Thanks for joining the show. Cheap airfare. That's another one. Exactly. Cheap airfare. I think cheap airfare has messed up the auto transport industry because, right? I don't know. I think it's a combination of, it's like cheap airfare. This is why people are excited on their lawns blindfolded. You got cheap airfare, McDonald's, you can have it your way, Amazon free overnight shipping, Amazon Prime, right? Amazon Prime. Where's cheap car shipping Prime? Let's see here. Copart. Yep, these guys are great. They'll answer specific questions. All right. Try to make it happen to come back here every week as long as I'm not on calls. I appreciate that, Whoop. I really do. American Auto Shipping. I don't think I know anything about that company, and even if I did, all I do is just plead the fifth. So, all right, it is time to make a phone call. We're way behind time, but I'm okay with that. I said that I don't know what I said. Let's make some calls. Woo! How are we doing? Are we got that dialing? We dialing? Car shipper, please.
Hello?
Hey, Melissa. Welcome to Auto Transport Intel.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey. All right, so we will, and you know, when we spoke earlier, I didn't know if John would be able to join us, even though he's in the picture. He is going to join us. But first, yes, we're going to start by talking. First, let me officially introduce you to the show. You are Melissa of Grifo Auto Transport. You can visit grifoautotransport.com. I know a lot of people know Grifo through Facebook. You guys are active on Facebook. You've got blog posts. And tell us all a little bit more about Grifo Auto Transport, if you would, Melissa.
We've been in the business for close to 20 years now. John started out as a carrier and a driver, and we've built our business up into being a broker, and we're back on the carrier side again.
Awesome. And so we are talking about, obviously, you know, the show's Car Shipper Please. I've already given kind of my rant. So how did I do? What's your opinion here? Let's just dive right in. What do you think of what I said? Am I wrong?
A lot of the stuff, no. I mean, everything is pretty much on point. The one thing that did jump in my mind was when the customer asks if they can put a car cover on their vehicle.
Okay, good. All right, good. And by the way, full disclosure is that by saying this, I'm actually coming from the point of view of I'm trying to be omniscient in the ecosystem and say things that are important to the carrier and the broker and the dispatcher. Really, I've tried to cover things that I don't even know if you and I were to talk about. Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
open.
All right, cool. And I know, and that's why I'm glad to have you on the show. So, because as I said to you earlier, I try to keep drama off this show. But, you know, maybe I'm the one creating the drama. All right, so let's talk about it. Car wrap. All right, here we go. I said consult with your broker before you do something like purchasing or using transport wrap. Tell me more of what you have to say about that.
But as far as meaning with the broker, or
did you? Well, were you bringing that up just now, or is that something that I said? No.
What was it again?
All right, let's skip it. What else do you want? What else do you say about my list?
Oh, about the car cover.
Oh, about the car cover. Okay, talk about the car cover. What were you going to say about the car cover?
So I just recently had a customer who called and asked if they can put on their own car cover to transport their vehicle, and I explained to them that it's not possible because, you know, the drivers can move vehicles around, and they don't understand why their vehicles are being moved or shifted in between other deliveries.
I like that. So how did that go when you explained that to him?
Well, I explained to him that, you know, the driver would obviously have to get in and out of the vehicle to move the vehicle on and off the trailer if they need to load or unload another vehicle. And it's time consuming for the driver to be able to get in and out of the cover. And on top of it, it's dangerous, you know, because if you're driving and with the wind, it can fly off and, you know, blind another vehicle.
Do you did you have any trouble explaining to the customer that they might move the vehicle on the trailer? Did that disconcert them?
Well, they don't, honestly, I don't think they realize that happens, that they have, you know, that the drivers have to move other vehicles on and off because they just seem to think it's just their vehicle that's being transported.
Right. And listen, here's the thing. I want to say this too. I kind of got passionate when I said these things, but I was trying to send a message. Because I know there are folks out there that everything I just said are going to be like, nah, he doesn't know what he's talking about, he's wrong. And unfortunately, I don't think I am wrong. And it's not just your car that's being transported. I guess we just live in this world where it's just about us, right?
Well, also in this generation, everything is now at your fingertips, you know? Now everything, even as far as fast food, is being delivered to your door with Grubhub and, you know, different types of companies that are coming out. Uber is now picking you up. So, you know, in industries, people are now feeling that every type of service that's provided that they feel that they're paying a high amount for should have the same type of service.
Well, and that's the irony, isn't it? You get cheap car shipping plus service through the roof. No.
Right, and they expect pickup and delivery within a certain time, or what time can it get picked up, or what time is it going to get delivered. And if you give them a window of time, they're expecting it within that window of time, which is impossible because you don't know what the traffic is going to be like.
You know, it's funny. I know another broker that lets their oh man, they let their customer, it's like, I think they give their customer time options. I've actually asked what they're doing and why they do that. And what happens is, I guess it's in the sales process, probably when words like promise and guarantee start getting thrown around, and they let their customer choose pickup windows. So then when I book the car, they say, oh, well, the pickup window on this car is, and I'm saying, well, wait a minute, what do you mean the pickup window is? It hasn't been picked up yet. Until the car is picked up, there isn't a pickup window. Oh, no, there is a pickup window, and here's the pickup window that the customer chose. And, you know, we go round and round, and then come to find out, I talk to the customer, they don't care. They don't care anything about that window. It's just that the broker asked them, so then they chose a window.
Well, it could be something, too, that they're trying to offer as a service to make themselves look like a better company compared to others.
Well, and that's exactly. Well, and I always say, listen, I think that one of the biggest, one of the most difficult parts of brokering a load is balancing between getting the customer and keeping the customer realistic. That's got to be tough.
Well, the only thing the customer hears are numbers, and the numbers are which is the lowest.
Right. Cheap car shipping.
Car shipped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's all they hear. They don't want to hear how it's getting picked up, when it's getting picked up.
La 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 la. Right? Right? No, it is.
Exactly.
That's extremely. I don't know what I'd rather do, dispatch or broker. I think both make me crazy. I know dispatching makes me crazy. I'm assuming brokering does that too. Except brokering's more lucrative, I think.
It depends. It depends because a lot of these other companies are, cutting their prices in order to make a sale because they want to make money in their pockets, regardless if it's $10 or $50.
We're going to talk about brokering fees in a minute too, but it's funny. Got some great comments, and well, I'm going to come back to that, Stan. Man, that's great. I like that, Stan. Stan always asks me really good questions. But I want to say this first. Mike is talking about that car cover could actually incur more damage than not having the cover on at all. What
Correct.
makes the customer think they know that a car cover is just easy peasy, pull the zip tie, send it 1,000 miles, good to go? How do they think they know that?
Well, a lot of dealers, especially Audis, they do have car covers, but they're zipped along the side so that the drivers can get in and out of the vehicle.
Okay.
It's not just your usual typical car cover that you put on.
Well, that's probably not the car cover you order on Amazon,
Of course
right?
not. No.
Right, exactly.
No, and these are from dealers.
I actually Googled like this trucker, it was like truck wrap? No. Trucking wrap? I don't know. I Googled like trucking wrap, and you can buy, like you can buy car shipping wrap. I thought, oh man, right? That's like making people think that's like leading down. It should be called easy peasy wrap. Okay, transport wrap. Right. Which is, this is great stuff. But
right.
if you put it on, now the driver can't inspect your vehicle.
And not only that, if you're that anal about your vehicle, then you should put the money into an enclosed transport.
Right, exactly. Right, but like you said, it's just we want to get to easy peasy car shipping. Okay, I'm going to answer. I like Stan's question. All right, what do you want people to search for? You know what the answer is? Car shipping. Not cheap car shipping, not easy peasy car shipping, not guaranteed car shipping, not promise pick me up at 2 p.m. at the airport car shipping, just car shipping. It's the adjectives that are bugging me. There's your answer. That's the answer. In fact, it's a lot of times it's adjectives that really bug me. Because it's all just sideshow fanciness. That there's no reality to it. Can we get back to the facts?
Well, here's one other thing that I thought of when you were going through your list as to how customers are constantly calling about an update as to where their vehicle is. And I noticed that one of the companies, Montway, actually rolled out something where they claim to be in touch with the carrier or driver. So they were contracted with certain drivers to get those updates. And that's another service that they put out there to make that their company is so much more competitive than others.
Well, I know that actual pickup, actual delivery company, and yeah, I believe that. I don't have any firsthand knowledge of that, but I do know this is that company, among I think a few others, I've booked loads and they won't let me talk to the customer. So we got to play this stupid game of, okay, so I call them, and then they look. If I wish I had another phone. Oh, hey, I'm gonna use a remote control. Pretend this is a phone. So I call them, and then they call the customer, and then we're all on the phone together. Like, dude, really? Just let me call the customer. This is stupid. Do you know why they do that?
They don't want you to know who the customer is.
There's that. I know that they're so worried that everybody's going to find out that how much they're keeping. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but none of them are great reasons. None of them are reasons I would put on this list. So, but you know what? When you're a bigwig, you can, you know, polish the umbrella stands whenever you have time, I guess.
Well, but there's work for everyone.
There is, and we're talking about this because we're trying to do a few. We're trying to help customers, and we're trying to help improve this industry. Right? I mean, we talked about that earlier. I actually, one of my goals of this show is actually to help this industry and ecosystem. I have talked to so many carriers that are pulling their hair out, frustrated with the process. I want to help. And I think it helps when, I mean, when I'm talking to you right now, I mean, you are doing brokering and dispatching, right? You're
all three.
Exactly, you're all three. You're the person.
So I get to see each area.
That's right. And you know that there's pains in every area, but ultimately, the point of all this is to ship cars.
Correct. And the customer, you know, when you tell them that it's guaranteed, they want to hear you say that. They want you to guarantee that. And if you can't, they're going to hang up the phone and jump to someone else who can guarantee it, whether they're being honest or not.
So, well, how about this? Then you work in smart phrases like, I guarantee we can work together.
They want a guaranteed pickup date. Can you guarantee me that I can pick up on this date?
So,
and if,
yeah, no, please, finish that sentence, please.
And if you can't, you know, then they're going to go and they're going to find another company that will say, yes, I can guarantee it, whether or not they're being honest.
So how about this? Because I've talked to other brokers. Okay, so I've heard that you can flex pickup or delivery. So let's say you guarantee, all right, we're going to pick you up on Friday the 13th. No, it's the 14th. Dang it. Okay, we guarantee we'll get you picked up on Friday. But we need flexibility. We're not going to guarantee your delivery date. Can you do that?
They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear. They don't get it. They don't understand why it can't be guaranteed. And then on top of it, you know, if they want something expedited, there should be an additional fee for that.
Oh man, right. Oh well, how about this one? Always wanting to dig into the driver's pockets for any little problem. Right? Like, oh, it's a day late, so I want $100 off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But what they don't realize is usually it'll state that there's a 1 to 2 day window for pickup and delivery.
Yeah, but you promised. I'm kidding. Right. I'm kidding. That was a good one.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Believe me. I know. I know. And they want everything off. Or you're going to give me money off for this, money off for that.
Yeah.
I've had a customer call me for months because he swore that his, you know, remember those old bars that you used to put on your steering wheel to your brake?
The club. I had the club?
Yes. Yes. Because he swore that the driver took his club. For months, he hunted me down. He wanted it back.
Oh, man. Yeah, the driver took his club. Well, it's $100. No, the driver did you a favor. That's funny, the club. Yeah. Well, well, okay, thanks. And I'm glad. Oh, so they don't know the price, and I bet you don't expect to pay $1,000 to ship their $10,000 car, so they're searching for something cheaper. But that's the thing is, and I won't lay off this cheap car shipping because it's like storming into McDonald's and saying, I want You know, I want my McMuffin right now, and I want it half off. I mean, you know, like, you don't do that. In fact, let us remind everybody that McDonald's is now selling hamburgers for $6. Do you think you can get a $6 burger at McDonald's? Like, that tastes like a $6 burger? No.
No. Well,
No.
like the old commercials, where's the beef?
Yeah. No, there are no... I've never eaten a $6 hamburger at McDonald's and felt like it was worth $6. All right? And I've never had a Starbucks... I've never gone to Starbucks every day for a week. For number one, I've never done that. And number two, if I did, I would feel ripped off.
Well, you know what? The other thing too is that people, they're, you know, when the brokers are selling the vehicle or the service, they're incorporating all the expenses into the service and telling the customer that, you know, the tolls, the fuel, the registration, the license is all incorporated into this fee, which is not true because everything, it's not being pocketed to the driver.
Wow. Yeah. And that's a great point. Tolls. What were some of those other expenses you said? Tolls, licensing. I mean, we can talk ELD, etc. I'm with you. I know ELD is not the best example on there. Tickets.
No, but you do have to pay for it.
Well, and that's the problem. So that's where, I mean, it brings us full circle. What we're really talking about here, and I can't imagine any car shipping customer actually is still watching the show at this point. There's no way, because I've insulted the heck out of most actual car shipping customers. But if there are any left, yeah, the amount of expenses and things that can go wrong in auto transport will blow your mind.
Well, and that's the other thing. They don't ever think that anything can go wrong with the truck. You know.
Right.
As far as, and it is the most high maintenance truck you can possibly have.
Oh man. I mean, there are so many things, even on a wedge, without all the hydraulics, and there's not as much welding, there are still a million things that can go wrong.
Right. But even if you could just be driving and your tire can blow out. It happened to my husband. He went over a pothole and it blew out his tire.
And you know what really sucks is when something goes wrong and you're trying to catch up. So let's say a car cancels, and now you got to try and look for something else, and you book a replacement car, and you really don't feel 100% on it, but you're like, oh, I want to try and get my route back on track. You've lost time booking the car. Maybe it's off route. You're losing time there, and now it's at a Copart, and now either they're closed and you got to book something else, or yeah, you catch a nail in the yard, and just it snowballs.
Right, or you're at an auction and you can't find a car for like 3 hours.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And then they don't understand what took you so long to get their car delivered.
And then they're calling you, and now you got to get back on the phone with the broker and do the double phone. Yeah, he says this, and she said, and I'm saying this, and I promise. It's crazy.
Well, and they don't expect you to stop and eat and use the bathroom.
Oh, totally. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Yeah, we wonder why drivers are dumping out jugs out the window. Yeah, I get it.
Of pee.
Yeah.
They all have it.
I just saw there was an ad on Facebook. I should have grabbed it. I was looking at it. I thought about it. But I think it was a video of like an attachment hose that'll hook up to any bottle, and it bends in the middle, and it's
well, I don't have that problem, but I can only imagine.
It's probably like FMCSA verified, like, you know. Oh my gosh.
But you also have the stress of companies too, because you know it's like freight companies. They want their deliveries done at a certain time, but yet, you know, you have your ELD. How are you supposed to get it done within this time frame?
Oh, and I'll tell you what. It's funny you say that. I've stopped talking about the ELD because a couple people that I respect have said, "Oh, I like the ELD," and I'm like, "Oh my God, really?" Like,
I don't know whoever said that.
oh my God.
Like the ELD.
And here's the thing is, and then we're going to say, well, ELDs don't kill people, hours of service do. Okay, fine. Have it your way. We'll do we'll do the shell game. But hours of service, ELD, it's all a problem. I mean, you know what I'm saying. There are speed limits and there are rules and regulations for everything. But it seems even the FMCSA realizes it's too much because they're starting to consider pulling back on hours of service.
Right. Yes, I did see that.
In fact, I think... Yeah, please.
I'm sorry. They didn't realize, like, as far as livestock, it has to be in there by a certain time.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's the thing is the exemptions was like... Did you see the exemptions pile? It was like, yeah, there's the exemptions pile. Oh, no, there we go. There's the exemptions pile. Like, dude, seriously? I mean... Oh, here we go. He loves ELD. Mike loves ELD.
Yeah, and then, well, it's also, but it's cutting into driver's pay, too.
Well, right. And here's the thing is, I know it's not the don't hate the technology, right? You know, you don't kill the messenger. But the thing is that it shouldn't be, well, here's another example that if hours of service is so perfect, why during state of emergency do they pull back on hours of service? Because stuff actually needs to get done.
Right.
I mean...
Well, people don't realize transportation is what makes the world go round.
Well, that's right. And we were talking about that, too. It's a really interesting... When you really think about it, everything you've got... Like, I'm looking around my desk here. Everything I've got came on a truck at some point.
And it's growing even more. So, because people are now ordering online as opposed to going to stores.
Right. I was thinking about that, too. Soon those will come with ELD chips to measure max required amount of P. Yeah, well, that's the... See, and that's another reason I don't like ELD, is because I'm one of those nut jobs that believes in, like, freedom and that we are constantly having our freedom impeded upon by data, regulations. I know, it's crazy, because, you know, we all know that Facebook doesn't collect your information, and we all... Right, I mean... Right? Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't happen. That's crazy. So, yeah, or the ELD, no, they're not looking at your information. Shoot. So, I mean, right, Paul loves his ELD, too. Great, I got 2 ELD lovers, and here I am talking to you. Melissa, you and I are the crazy ones. I know it's true.
I guess so.
That's why I drink my ELD Kool-Aid and smile. Oh, I love that ELD Kool-Aid.
They may have only been in the business for a short amount of time, where they're not real experienced as to what the drivers really go through as far as timing.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I really, you know, ELD, gosh. And it's funny, ELD is like a news cycle item. You don't hear about it right now. In fact, people that were certain they wanted to blog about it for 10 blogs in a row, now they stopped blogging about it. Like, it's off the radar. ELD's kind of off the radar right now. It's not cool. In fact, that's the t-shirt. ELD's not cool.
Well, and it's not fully rolled out, too, and they don't know who they're going to actually...
Well, there's a problem, too. Who do you guys use for ELD?
We don't, because if you have 2001...
Oh, yeah, okay.
You don't need an ELD.
Your engine build. All right, that's cool. Well, who would you recommend for ELD? Will you answer that question?
What do you mean as far as where?
Do you have Do you have an ELD provider? What if somebody said, "Hey, where should I go to get my ELD?" What would you say?
I think you would have to go to DOT for that.
All right, that's a good answer. The answer is. Who wants to know the answer? You guys know the answer? Hey, if you've got an ELD to recommend, I want you to put it in the comments or put it in the live chat, and I'm going to tell you who I recommend for ELD. We'll do that in a second. Okay, so not sure on that statement at all. What's up, Jay? Been a minute since I caught a live one. What's up, Jayla456JF? Welcome to the show. And Silver Mint, welcome to the show. I appreciate you joining the show also. We are having quite a show here. Oh, yeah, let's get John on the phone, by the way. Is John ready?
Or
no?
Yes.
Or has he got a spot on his shoe?
No.
Okay.
I think he's actually in the middle of cleaning his sneakers right now.
He's in the middle of... Keep trucking is the answer. That is the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for your ELD solution provider, Keep Truckin' is the answer. Go to Keep Truckin'. Here's why I recommend them. I don't get anything for it. By the way, there's no G in Keep Truckin'. Just go to keeptruckin.com. I called their service department. All right, I called their support department, and I talked to them. And they even came on the show. I think I was live on the show, and the support department talked to me. That's all it takes to win my business. Good support, and you got a good product. Bad support, I mean, good luck, man. Good luck. You may as well go for cheap car shipping. Okay, so, let's see here. Oh, look, and Mitch just got his. All right, so what are we doing next? Where's John at? We calling John?
Go ahead. Yeah, he's
all
ready.
right, cool. All right, here we go. All right, hang on for me. Okay, so we're going to change. Let's do this.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, John?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good, man. Here, I'm going to conference you in, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we're all here?
We're here.
Hey, it works. Something actually works around here.
No ELD required.
Right, there's no ELD. All right, so I updated. Okay, there we go. I just updated my slide. So there we go. Melissa and John of Grifo Auto Transport. Hey, let's go to your website while we're grifoautotransport.com. So, here I am. Grifo Auto Transport LLC. What do I do? I put in my name and phone number and email address, right?
Yes, to get a quote.
Because,
and you're not going to get multiple phone calls.
And you're not going to get multiple phone calls. And what we were talking about this. What running lane do you specialize in? I mean, or not specialize in, but what would be a running lane where? Yeah, go ahead.
It would. Well, we're mostly northeast.
Northeast.
Coast.
Okay.
And our biggest clients are from New Jersey to Florida and back.
All right, there we go. So New Jersey
snowbirds.
to snowbirds. And we all know that snowbird business is a pretty good business, right?
Yes.
Why? Tell me more about snowbirds. Tell me,
well,
what's a snowbird and why? Yeah, go ahead.
It's all year round, so it usually goes from September to December, going down to Florida. And nobody wants to be up in North Jersey in the winter, so they all head down to Florida, and then coming back up from January to May.
Right. Now, when the winter's over and New Jersey thaws out, they come back.
Right.
Snowbirds. It's awesome. And it's a big market, isn't it?
It is. So, and that's the thing, where it comes to money, supply and demand. So people don't realize that, there's a big demand for vehicles to be transported down to Florida at a time of year. The rates are higher than they are coming back up.
The rates are higher coming back north, huh? Is that right?
When it's warmer in North Jersey.
When it's warmer.
The rates are higher.
Right, yeah. Right. And there's your seasonal effect. So,
exactly.
Right. When it thaws out, the rates go up. When it starts to get cold, the rates go up going south, right?
Correct.
Supply and demand.
Right.
Pretty simple. In fact, somebody right now is saying, well, gosh, Jay, this is so simple. Why are you even talking about it? Well, you know why I'm talking about it? Because when I started, I didn't know what a snowbird was. Right now, there is somebody hiding in the shadows saying to themselves, I have no idea what a snowbird is. A snowbird is a seasonal traveler. What, they're usually, you got to be reasonably wealthy to have a house in Florida, you live in Jersey, and you move your car twice a year, right? That's not cheap.
No. Nope.
So
go anywhere from $700 to $800 to $900, depending on where you're coming from.
And we're talking, I mean, we're talking probably like 9-car carriers, right? Filling up with snowbirds.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to do it. Maximize, that way you maximize your transport profit, and you also, as a customer, maximize your transport dollar, right? With some volume. I mean, you can do it with a 3-car, but you won't make as much, you won't save as much, right? And there's plenty of volume. I mean, when it's, so in September, okay, well, that's happening now. Do you have snowbirds already signed up and signing up right now?
Yes, so they're all heading, you know, anywhere from Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, all in the Northeast, all heading down to Florida. Just a big time of year, and the rates are a lot higher, and the demand is, you know, a lot more. So that's when it's hard to guarantee a customer that they're able to get their car picked up because there's such a demand. You know, there's probably a volume of maybe 300 plus vehicles looking to go down.
All right, so if you're a car shipping customer, possibly a snowbird, you can go to grifoautotransport.com, put in your name, phone, email address, and get a quote on shipping your car. And I think I've heard that once you get a, let's say you get a new customer through, you know, they come through your website and you move their car, chances are pretty good that they're going to move their car with you again, right?
Yeah.
Right. In
Definitely.
fact, that's a good way to, like, repeat customer is a big part of a good broker business, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, and I still have a lot of them who's come back to me, you know, with the service and the honesty. And, you know, we're competitive in our pricing.
Wow. So that's a full-time job you got there. Plus, I know, you know, between John gets spots on his sneakers and moving the car. No, okay, that's not.
I actually need new sneakers.
John. Oh, John.
I would say, AJ, you know what the problem is?
Yeah.
The lead providers. The lead providers, they sell these leads on Google. I don't know if I told you, but if you go on Google and search for cheap car shipping or auto transport or anything that's got to do with auto transport, they're all lead providers in that front page, and they sell the leads to every broker in the United States, and we all compete with one customer. And it's ridiculous. They don't care, the lead providers.
So let's talk about them for a second, because I mean, I like what you're talking about. Let's talk about lead providers. I'm not going to Google, well, let's do this. I'll do this. I will Google I'll Google auto transport. You guys want some secret sauce? Here's some real secret sauce, right? Auto transport lead providers.
All right, all those guys you know, on that front page, they're all lead providers.
Okay, so, right, so you've got an ad. Okay,
They're in the middle of it.
Yeah, here we go. Autotransportquoteservices.com. Is that a lead provider?
Yeah. They're all lead providers.
Okay, iMoverLeads.com. I know that's a lead provider.
American Auto Shipping is the lead provider.
American.
A1A is the lead provider.
Okay. All right. So there you go. So there's some lead providers, and basically, so if you're a customer and you run into those companies, what happens to, let's go back to, let's say I'm a customer, I type in cheap car shipping, and I go, oh, there we go, cheapest way to ship a car, American Auto Shipping, right?
Yeah, he's the #1 lead provider.
All right, so I'm a customer. I click on this, and I'm like, ooh-wee, I'm gonna pull one over on the industry this time. I'm gonna move my car so cheap, I'm gonna make people go out of business. All right, and I'm so excited about it. And then I'm gonna run down to Starbucks and blow all my money down there. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
But they think they're getting one quote from that company, but they're gonna get about 50 calls from just that website.
Exactly. And I know this as a dispatcher because I've talked to car shipping customers. I'm just calling. I've already booked the car. I'm just calling to say hello, let them know, you know, the schedule we're looking at.
There you go. That's it. That's the lead provider, and he also runs under different websites too.
Right.
Only just to hit.
Hey, because if you're a good lead provider, what else do you have to do other than create more websites?
And he's like an SEO. He doesn't really pay for all the websites.
Okay,
free.
We'll go on speculation. Let's speculate that a car shipping customer goes to that website, puts in their information into the windows, hits enter, and John, what happens?
You get about 100 calls from that guy.
not well, because of that guy, not from that guy.
Well, he sells your name. He sells your name to every broker that's listed with him.
Right. So he sells your information. We're speculating to like 10 other brokers. And so if he collected from 10 brokers, he made his money. He's done with you, right?
Well, he makes about $500,000 a month.
I was talking to somebody about the numbers of leads that happen on the internet every month, and it's like 5 figures.
They get 40,000 to 50,000 a month of leads of people transporting cars.
Okay, that's a lot of people typing.
That's a lot.
Oh my gosh!
Nothing. He's just enjoying his fancy boat and his
exactly.
I bet. And that's it. He doesn't care about the industry.
He's smoking Ashton Churchills 3 times a day.
Oh yeah, I spoke to him. He's a jerk.
All right. Oh man.
Probably watching and probably harassing me on the phone right now.
Oh, he's not watching my show. He's got yachts to wash. Okay, so
you never know, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. Well, hey, that's why I say speculation, opinion. I don't know. Quick, John. Everybody, hang up. We got to get out of here. Okay. So we are talking about lead providers, all right, and that's what's happening. Is that customers are typing in their words. The lead providers know what words they're typing in. They lay the traps and the web pages and all that stuff. The customer walks into it, puts in their information, gets 20 phone calls, and now they don't know what to think. Right?
Right.
Yes.
Well, and it's not just phone calls, it's email, text messages on top of it. And also the customer thinks when they're putting their information online that they're getting an instant quote online. They don't realize they're getting these phone calls.
That's an interesting point. The customer thinks they're going to get an online quote, but really they're going to get contacted.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And I'm sure, but a lot of these customers think, oh, I can handle myself. I've negotiated before. But it sounds like it's overwhelming. I have talked to, like I said, as a dispatcher calling, we've got the dispatch, hey, I'm just calling to verify the vehicle's ready for pickup. And they literally answer the phone. They're like, who is this? I'm like, it's the dispatcher. And they're like, how'd you get this number? Like, it's so great. I feel like I'm calling a bomb shelter, right? And I'm like, and I have to calm them down. I'm like, listen, take it easy. I'm just a dispatcher. We already have the dispatch. We're actually picking up your car.
Well, the reason why they get so paranoid is because what happens is a lot of these companies that are calling them are telling them that they're the dispatcher and they're ready to pick up their vehicle even before they've even booked with them.
Right. Now that's where we get into, so a broker saying like, oh, the driver's down the road, all you got to do is, put your mug out the window. He's going to fill your cup of coffee, bring you a donut, load your car, easy peasy. And this is why they're blindfolded saying, yay, we got everything we wanted.
Exactly, at a cheap price, until what happens is the driver goes to deliver their vehicle and it's twice the amount that the broker promised.
Right. Now here come the surprises. Now it's like that game show where you got to run across the platforms and there's stuff coming at you, right? Now it's like a nightmare game show. There's all these surprises. He's not going to be on time. I'm not going to make my hair appointment. I'm freaking out all night. We're going to miss our flight. The kids are crying. Whatever. right? I'm going to have to extend my rental car. I'm going to have to write all these things that I didn't think I was going to have to do. It just turns into an untethered nightmare. Ooh, I like that. Untethered nightmare transport.
And they have to cancel their flight.
Whereas if, and that's why I go through all this stuff. If people would just be honest in the first place and be realistic, you wouldn't go through all that stuff.
I don't know if I agree with that because I've been honest and they still don't. They don't want to hear the honesty.
No.
They want to be lied. Sometimes they want to be lied to.
Well, I want to say this. Oh, go ahead, please, John.
I agree with that other broker. I made more money getting the ones that didn't book because the other broker will lie. He would say this and that, and then I will book them and get their cars moved.
Well,
I was honest to them.
Well, and I'll say this too, to jump in the middle of it, is that what I'm also saying is, if the cheap car shipping customer would be more realistic from the beginning, but that's a major woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Well, I don't think they understand the process of what actually goes on behind the scenes. All they know is they're getting their car picked up and delivered.
So, how does a broker educate customers in an automated fashion? Is that possible?
It's possible.
It is sometimes, but sometimes I spend an hour with the customer explaining everything, and then the next day they don't remember anything.
Or they're on Central 5 times with 10 other companies.
Yeah, you look on Central the next day to see, and they're with like 5 other brokers. I'm like, damn, I just explained to them how this process works.
Man, I mean, it's such a giant problem. Is there any solution?
Yeah, knock off those lead providers.
Oh.
Start doing your own SEO and get your own websites and, do your own shit instead of selling the leads.
Knock off the lead providers. Wow. That's
hard, but they'll get there one day. Somebody will defeat them.
That is Tea Party rebellion talk, bro. I was
telling my wife the other day, we should all get like 5 or 10 carriers together. We all have a website, pay for Google per click or whatever. We advertise and we get the customers directly to us.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's the thing, man. You just let King George know that there's trouble a brewing.
Well, somebody has to put a stop to it eventually,
I love it, man. I love that we're talking about. I love that we're able to even identify the source of the problem, because now
I got to wear a bulletproof vest.
Right, exactly. Well, you know what though? That's what's. Well, I tell you what. You're so popular that they can't knock you off because then somebody's going to know. That's actually if you think that you're being stalked by an assassin, that's when you ramp up your advertising, because now you're visible. Sir, we can't shoot him. He's too visible.
I actually do get clients through Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Why do you think I do this show? I got to be visible.
Some people hate me, some people like me, but it is what it is.
Well, you can't please all the people all the time, but you can still, I don't know.
I get work, I send it over to Melissa, he moved a lot of cars last week for, I just, we got to be on Facebook or Instagram every day. It's out there.
It's interesting how social media, and I talked about this on a show before I did a show, how social media really can help your business in ways you just didn't realize.
It could, yeah.
Which is kind of exciting, because, and that's the thing, in today's day and age, we need every advantage we can find. So, and we actually, while that sounds like something, I think you and I are going to be talking about that more, coming up. But, let's do this before I'm hitting I'm hitting the 2-hour mark in the show. So let's do this. Let's do our kind of last 5 minutes here. Is there anything else on this list staying on topic, since that's what I try to do, is there anything else on this list or a website we should go to? Are there any other topics you want to discuss with regards to car shipping customers, brokers, or lead providers?
I think that when a customer is going on our website to look for a quote, that they should read the fine print on the bottom of the page and see if their information is being sold to other companies.
That's a pretty good. Read the fine print at the bottom of the.
They have to have a disclaimer at the bottom of each page letting the customer know that their information is being sold to other companies.
Is there one though? Do they have it?
I think Auto Hold, what is it? Auto Transport 123.
No, Auto Transport 411.
Yeah, Auto Transport 411.com. They're a lead provider, and they have the disclaimer, but they all have to. It's real small, fine print. I mean, you really have to look for it with a magnifying glass.
Let's go do it. This is really, now this is great information, because who would know this? So I'm scrolling down. I'm
not sure if American Auto Shipping has a disclosure. I'm not sure.
I think they do, but they have so much information on their website that, you know, it would be hard for them to find the exact locations.
Oh, and that American Auto Shipper is also owns a broker company. So he gets leads first, or whatever he doesn't book, he'll resell them to us.
Here it is. I clicked on privacy policy, so I went to autotransport411.com. I scrolled down, I clicked on privacy policy, and here it is.
I see it.
And that's how you'll know if your name is being sold to other companies and you're going to, you know, you need to turn off your ringer.
Let's read it. Purpose of the information collected. By the way, if you don't know this, I love legal language. It fascinates me. I've spent a great amount of time reading legal language in a job that I did for a while. I was reading a lot of legal language, and it's fascinating. And any lawyer will tell you, no matter what you're doing, purchasing, whatever service, like you kind of just pointed out, you've got to read the fine print. If you don't, that's your problem.
Right.
Because
but
you
they
are...
Don't know, they don't know to look for it
What?
because they think that they're...
I know.
Quote,
It's amazing you say exactly. I didn't know that we see privacy policy and we think like, boring Google, whatever. I'm not going to read that. Right? Why do you need to read that? Well, here we go. Purpose of the information collected. Auto Transport 411 collects information from users that would like to receive up to 10 free car shipping quotes via telephone, probably should say via email and telephone, from up to 10 auto transport companies we have matched them with. So I think what they're saying right here is, if you put in your information, you're going to receive up to 10 quotes from 10 different companies, right?
Yeah, but you'll probably get more.
Yeah, right. Well, apparently that's, yeah. And so if you submit for your information and would like any future communication to stop, you can send them a request.
Yeah, good luck with that.
If you believe your information has been submitted by an unknown individual, so it'd be like auto transport swatting, right?
And they also sell the leads to, they'll sell your name to moving companies too.
We strive to provide you with communication from top quality auto transport companies, but ultimately we are not responsible for the content or the manner in which they contact their business. Probably should be conduct their business. Interesting. But who knows? All right. Well, that is interesting, man. So you have just done new car shipping customers a favor by telling them to go to the bottom of a lead provider and read the privacy policy.
Yes.
That's your good deed for the day.
That is.
You can sleep well now. Oh, shoot.
Now, you'll also be getting calls when you do an auto shipping. All the lead providers will sell your name to moving companies, so you'll get calls from moving companies too, even though you're not moving your car.
Well, that's, yeah, that could be irritating.
Yeah, that is. I think that website you're on now is a moving company too. If you put on a quote for your car, and they'll tell you if you want a moving rate too.
Hey, hey, well, I'm in good hands. If I'm new, this is the Transport Directory Leader. You know, just like some companies say they're best in the universe, most galactic auto transport broker.
Do you see A1A on Google?
So what do I type in?
A1A Transport, is that what it was?
I'm not sure if that's a lead provider. I think that's Tony
A1A.
Yeah.
He's under American Auto Shipping.
A1.
They're two different. Those two are different.
A1. So we got A1AutoTransport.com.
I think that's it.
What? They're a lead provider?
Yeah, he's also another lead provider.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, do they have a privacy policy at the bottom I need to read? Privacy policy.
Good. I'm almost positive they have to disclose that information.
Yeah, that's it right there.
All right, we collect the information. We will share your information with third parties.
Yeah, that's it. He's actually a truck driver. Well, used to be a truck driver.
Okay. California.
Yeah. Tony Taylor.
Tony Taylor.
I gotta wear a bullet, so you gotta give me a bulletproof vest.
Is there any relation to Taylor Marketing Services?
Yes, I'm almost positive.
Oh, because that's another lead provider, isn't it?
But it could be for different, other fields.
Okay. Interesting.
Because I know they try to get their hands. It's kind of like getting going for a loan, and then all of a sudden you're getting calls from different companies about either home loan or auto loan or student loan. Same thing.
Interesting. William says live Taylor. Oh, and Mike left too, yeah. Or Mike, yeah. So, hey, Mike, thanks for joining the show tonight, by the way. Really appreciate all the input, and you stay safe out there, too. So, listen, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the second call 2 of 2. So, I'm going to thank you guys for coming on the show tonight. It really was really informative. I knew it would be. And we're going to do this again. I'm going to have you guys on the show again at some point. Try and give the lead providers a break for a second, and keep your. We'll try and put your cover back down on the down low.
That's a little hard with my husband.
I know. He's so lively.
I'm going to get a rash tomorrow on Facebook, but I don't care.
It's good for business.
It is.
I think it is, man.
But thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me.
Right,
we'll be in touch. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
All right, take care. All right, see you, bye. Yeah, that was awesome. So listen, if you guys are still with me, I appreciate it. We're going to make a call into Serge the car hauler now. Let's go ahead and check in with Serge. And I know this is a long show. They're all long shows, right? All right, let's call Serge. Let's see what he's doing. See if he delivered that car. Okay. Time frames messed up. Well, it's 11 o'clock Eastern. By the way, what's going on with Hurricane Florence? Anything? Any news? Oh, we're not going to reach him. He's either delivering or he called it a night.
You have reached the voicemail box
man.
of...
All right, he may call me back, so we'll give him a few minutes, and then we'll see what's happening there. By the way, I've missed a lot of the live chat. Let's go back and look at the live chat for a few minutes and see what's going on. If anybody has a question in the meantime, let me know. Let's see here. Oh, Omnitrax. Yeah. Omnitrax is interesting. Let's do this. Let's go ahead. I've done this in a while. ELD ratings, I think it is. ELD ratings. All right, so we click on ELD reviews up here on eldratings.com. And yep, there it is. Keep trucking. Keep trucking. Listen to the top. Oh, Omnitrax is third. Connexial. Now, I'm not familiar with this one. How interesting. E-Road, Samsara. Okay, Drive ELD is another one. I think it's another recent growth in... man, there's so many. Did you know there's almost 200? There's like 200 plus ELD providers. So if you are pushing an ELD and they haven't heard of you, don't bother. There's enough. Oh my gosh, there's so many ELDs, it's crazy. Yeah. Put your time and energy elsewhere. There are plenty of ELD. Oh, I never even heard of Karma Link. So anyways, keep trucking. Yep, they're at the top. That's always a good one. Let's see here. What else we got? I'm seeing more often tractors dropping their trailer and going personal convenience. Personal conveyance, yeah. Well, actually, I think personal conveyance rules have loosened up a little. That would actually be a great question for Mark at Trucking Answers, to hear what he has to say about personal conveyance. Because when you get so far into the regulations, the minutia, or we could check in with Luke Kibbe at Flowstone. He would have some interesting information on that as well. Met a trucker the other day, stuck at a gas station, ran out of time. Oh man, that is so lame, isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's not his fault though. Hours of service, that's just a tight leash, right? Like, right? How would you like that? Let's do that. Let's put an ELD on everybody at their desks, right? So you gotta change change the channel on your TV, and your TV says, nope, you've already watched enough of that kind of content today. You are done with shopping channels today. I hear everyone skip over New York. Well, Manhattan. Nobody goes. Here's what you need to know. If you don't already know this, you stop. If you're a driver, you stop. I think they call it. They'll name the bridges, but you stop here on 95, Hackensack, North Bergen, Newark, East Rutherford. You stop. You do not go east of that. You go east of that and you're not ready for it, and that's some serious pain. Don't do it, man. So that's how that works. Do 3-4 car haulers go up and down Florida on long distance runs? I thought they did more shorter runs. Good question, Chris. Alright, so that's usually true, I guess, sorta, you could say. But really, whatever is going to make sense for your business. Don't limit yourself to believe. Number one, don't believe the hype. If you want to run 1,000 miles with a 3-car trailer, do it. I know somebody that does, and they actually do pretty well. It's not, the size of your trailer does not dictate the length of your run. If anybody tells you that, they have an agenda. I don't believe that. But yeah, if some want to be home more often, exactly. If you want to be home every weekend, then you're going to be more concerned about how far you drive. That should be one of the only factors that determines the length of your route. Don't worry about it unless you have dirt on the Clintons. That's hilarious. Oh man, who doesn't love Clinton dirt? Come on. All right. Hi all. Hey, what's up, Brian the car hauler? What is up? Yeah, that interesting A1 transport. That is interesting information. It really is. That's the inbound source that comes in on the phone from A1. Oh, Liv Taylor. Well, oh wow, that's interesting. Actual pickup, actual delivery. Who is it? Who is it, you guys? Major broker. $104 toll for 7 to 9 rig. If you want to know the answer to actual pickup and actual delivery, please put it in the comments below. Please put it in the comments below. All right? I need more comments. By the way, if you're still with me, I could use more likes. So please hit the like button. And if you know somebody that could use this show, please you can share the show, share the link. And then comments below the show help me also. $104 toll for a 7-9 rig. Where's that toll? Where at? Up around, at the bridge. The bridge is $104 toll? Yeah, that's probably right. Or more. So we may not talk to Serge tonight. I'm going to try him again. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Oh, I still got this up there. Let's change it up. By the way, you know, you can check me out on Facebook. Oh, hey, what's going on? My Facebook page, my blog site, my YouTube channel. I don't really do much on Twitter. I do have the Twitter site, but I don't do much. What else? Oh, we haven't searched for cars in a while. By the way, have you guys seen this? Central Dispatch System Alerts. As of February 2018.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Okay, how new is your website if you have a February 2018 alert in September? Yeah, do we have anybody working on the website? Yeah, let's check into that. Maybe we could check into that, because I'm not sure if we have anybody working on the website. Who wants to do a search? We haven't done a search in a while. When I started this show, it was all searches. It was tons of searches. Man, was I doing searches. Now I don't do many searches. So if you got a search you want me to do, let me know, because we're going to wrap up this show here in about, I don't know. We got about 10 more minutes. We're gonna cancel the whole program in 10 minutes. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna do a search. Tell me, driving me nuts. Oh, all right. I'll just show you, Chris. I'll just show you. In fact, not only am I going to do this, I got a great idea. Let's have some fun. I was just going to search. Did you guys know you can do this? You can do all to all, and then come down here and do select a company. I hate how that works. That's irritating. Okay. We're going to find them. We're going to do this. Let's do... Look at that. I can't get the company name to show up. Huh. How interesting is that? Why? Man, they really know how to work this site, don't they? Man, that's crazy. Dude, they post loads here. Why would it be misspelled? What is going on here? Okay, that's not it. Weird. I've had it work before. Let's do this. Let's do... Okay, we know they have a lot of loads in Illinois. Let's do Illinois to the northeast. But by the way, you know why you haven't had it work? Because this site blows. You know why I say this site blows? Anybody? Does anybody want to talk about this? Why does this site blow so much? Stan! That's right, Stan. It's either right there, and yet I can't search them by company. That's alright. Let's find... I want to see one of their posts that says actual pickup, actual delivery. I'm dying for it now. In fact, the best way to find it is going to be... Let's do a search. Crappy maps. Thank you, Brian. Oh, man, you know me so well. Here's to you, Brian. I didn't know you could search brokers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. But this broker has found out a way not to be found. Not a big surprise. Let's search in remote area, okay? It's the only way we're gonna find actual pickup, actual delivery. Oops. Let's do... Here's a stupid Central Dispatch. Why can't you do more than 500 results? Why? Because I might do something with the data? Okay. Just speculating. I'm just asking the question. What's so sensitive already? It's just a phone book. Alright. And Alright, let's see what we got. Pop goes the crappy maps. Alright, so I'm dying. Oh, nope. I am dying for an actual pickup, actual delivery listing. Don't let me down. You didn't take it away, did you? I loved that. It would be over here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we could do Control F and type in actual. Okay, nope. Not on this page. See if I could search by company. Why doesn't it work? I've done it before. Right now I'm just going through the notes because that's where they put it. I saw one on the one shared on Facebook the other day. It said must be U.S. citizen or something, but it was a government contract. I think they were probably trying to save somebody from you know, a visit to the tank. That's what I'm thinking, but who knows? It's amazing what you see in the no keys. Oh, that's a gem right there. A repo in Yuma. Oh, sign me up. Sounds like a movie. Repo in Yuma. Vehicles ready to go today. Why all the dots? That's a misuse of the ellipses. Ellipse? Register here. Oh, yeah. Hey, did you know you can register to be a Carvana hauler? Did you guys know that? I saw that before. It raised my eyebrows when I saw that. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, sign up and haul for Carvana. That's new. That is new. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're never gonna find it. Actual pickup, actual delivery. It's between that and Mix. Yeah, Mix is my other favorite. Mix is so good. Ugh. It's so good, it's bad. Let's see here. Man, we are just... I'm surprised. These notes aren't that bad. Usually you find some crazy stuff. Like, sweet old lady. Don't you dare come knocking. Homeowner home, drive away. Fuel reimbursed. Huh. Hard side only. That's interesting. Oh wow, they're actually telling you... Oh my gosh. You know why they said we'll forklift on and off? Because it pays... That's junk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is garbage. That is total garbage. This is not a This is not any kind of comment about the broker. It's about the load. That load is garbage. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean again? What? Do you get to drive their hauler on TV? What is that? What? Ask me again, Mitt, what it means. And we're going to go here, guys. We're going to leave. Oh, man, it's 2:24. We're at 2 hours and 24 minutes. We're going to wrap this up in about 3 minutes. Man, I am just dying for actual pickup, actual delivery. And I don't... Oh, ready for pickup today, ASAP. How long has it been listed? It's been listed since today. Listed today, pickup today, sweet old lady, hot coffee. Oh, 41 cents a mile. Oh, I guess you don't want to move it that bad. Come on. What's wrong with this picture? It's ready ASAP, just posted, brand new car, 41 cents a mile. Dude. That's awesome, dude. Please text only. We can email the gate pass. Register here. Call, call, call. I like it when they put the phone numbers. Smart Talk. Yeah, dude, Smart Talk. Actually, that guy's alright. I booked a car with him. I didn't have any trouble. It's a funny name, though. Angry Talk. Evil Talk. Don't talk. Shut up. Shut up, transport. Shut the front door, transport. Damage, vehicle rolls. Interesting. Does not run, need winch. Oh, it's an RV. Oh my God. That's still not enough. It's only 26 foot by 9 foot high. Only. Oh my gosh. Go fish. This is what I do. This is what I do as I love coffee. Oh man, this is what I do as a dispatcher. I scroll through the garbage and I just laugh my head off. Bunting, LA alternate. Oh, okay, that must be another possible delivery city. But I'm not familiar with Bunting. Oh man, it's just like looking through the classifieds. All right, let's go to the next one. I wonder if I do... I'm going to try my search at Roadrunner. You guys are enjoying this as much as I am? It is pretty funny. Searching through all these companies. Oh, yeah, here we go. You can't see what I'm looking at? Well, shoot, Jay. All right, let's try this again. Let's go up to the top. In fact, let's do... All right, control... Let's do... Four Corners Transport Service. Yeah. Okay, so let's do Control F. Let's do actual. Nothing. But I don't know if it actually searched it. Let's try. Let's see if I type in Control F. If I type in no, is it going to search it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that does work. So let's try. Okay, so there's no actual on this page. Well, shoot, man, I'm not going to find it, am I? Oh, did they quit using it? Next, we're going to search for Mix. What is the rate for open trailer from Massachusetts to Vegas Mercedes S-Class? That's a good rate, William. It's a good response. That was fast, too, man. William knows. Are we going to get there? Oh, yeah. Nothing. Nah, man. Let's try and search for Mix. Ooh! Oh! Mix! Man, we got a Mix. And we got Serge on the phone. Hey, welcome to Auto Transport Intel.
Hey there.
Hey, how you doing? Guess what? I was just playing a little game. I was trying to find actual pickup, actual delivery, but instead I found Mix.
Mix?
Yeah, do you know what Mix is?
No, what's that?
What do you mean you don't know? This is auto transport. It's on the load board. You can't haul a 2015 Mix?
No.
Why not? It's on the load board.
Wait, what? Like mixed units?
Oh, hey, listen. I'm not going to sit here and interpret. I'm just saying it's a 2015 Mix. You mean Serge the car hauler can't haul a 2015 Mix?
It's a bunch of Copart stuff.
Oh, William guessed it. Well, it's right on the screen. It doesn't take much guessing to know when you're dealing with a Mix, there's only one company you're dealing with.
Hey, I kind of feel weird. Okay, who, are you into sports?
What?
Are you into sports?
Oh, I can be.
Okay, who plays for the Ravens and their name is Christian? I feel so stupid.
Oh, man.
I just had an awkward moment, dude.
I do not, dude. Okay, so you were delivering to a sports guy?
Yeah. I said, we were talking about cars and stuff, and I got this Jeep from Jurassic Park in my trailer, and I was like, so what do you do for a living? And just out of curiosity. He's like, oh, I play for the Ravens.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
So you just delivered a car to Christian Locouture?
yes, I think so.
Okay.
His name was Christian, yeah.
Oh, there's Christian. Christian McCaffrey is another one. Well, you know what, man?
It was a Hellcat. That's all I know. I just know his car.
Well, the best way to heal is you go through the stages of grief. Do you know the stages of grief?
I don't know. Here's the thing. Okay, I kind of feel like I should have asked for his autograph. I don't know. We kind of like, he said like goodbye, thanks, you did a good job, everything, and then like he said it again. Like, I don't know. He was like expecting me to ask for an autograph, I guess.
That's when you hug. That's when you hug. You hug it out.
Dude, I know some of the other drivers, you know, they ask for autographs every time, or they bring a ball and they ask them to sign that, autograph the ball and stuff. And I mean, I don't know. And part of me doesn't really care for the autographs, and the other part of me just wants to like have to like. I mean, I got his phone number. I think I could text message him sometime.
No, the moment is gone. The moment is gone.
Yeah, I know.
All right, the moment's gone.
Yeah, we didn't get like a connection. How should I say? Be like, you know, like we didn't talk enough about cars to like continue on the dialogue.
So here we're gonna take you through the stage. We're gonna take you through the stages of grief right now. Number one, shock. Who's Christian? Denial. I don't know Christian. Anger. Who's Christian? Bargaining. Maybe I know who you are. Depression. God, I don't know who he is. Back to acceptance. Okay, I didn't know who he was.
He didn't know who I was either.
Okay, so he had to go through 7 stages of grief because he doesn't know Serge the car hauler. How?
You should have asked me for an autograph.
Exactly what I'm saying. Dude, I'm Serge the car hauler. Right? I'm pulling up your channel.
I mean, he was pretty impressed with the other cars I had on the
side. Oh, dang it.
He was like, man, you got like $1 million in your trailer. I was like...
Oh, yeah, you always have the nice cars, bro. Right?
Well, I do got a Mazda Protege in there right now, too. A yellow wagon, high speed. They got that in there, too. I actually like that. You know, remember those old Proteges? A nice little stick. Are those coming back?
So, this is funny.
They're coming back, you know, like, people, like, want that. People want the stick feel, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. But, oh, wow, look at this, man. I'm the #1 related channel to your channel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
You can't change that. That's YouTube. YouTube chose me, dude.
I want to say a big shout out to Dave in Michigan. We had a long conversation on the way up here. So I think he's watching.
Hotshot?
Pretty cool guy. He showed me some of his pictures. I can't forward them to you, but he's got a couple, he's got some equipment. We talked about him selling some and just focusing on one truck and doing the dream. Yeah, so
he's a how many cars does he haul? What size hauler does he have?
He actually hasn't hauled any cars yet. He's got, I think, a 5-car hauler, and then he's got a truck with a Hodges bed. You know those Hodges ramp trucks?
He's in the middle of building his dream, is that right?
Yeah, he's got some equipment together, but...
Sounds like he needs the 20 steps to car hauling.
You know, that's right. Like, a lot of people, they just focus on the equipment, which is like, I'd say 20% of the business.
I agree with you. I do agree with you.
Equipment is not something you should focus that much energy on.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that much, but I mean, it's not, especially when you're in setup. It's a big. I guess
you're right.
It's a big part of it. I mean, it'll
maybe like 40% of the business.
And your equipment governs a lot of your other decisions. But
yeah.
So I mean, it's very important. But it is not, when it comes to strategy and planning, it's not the end all be all. Right? Because you know, guys, they might have an incredible semi. Now what do I do?
Yeah. You listen to us on Tuesday night.
Hey. That's right. So
actually, I'll try to say, I don't know about you, but I'll give decent advice on what to do with the equipment.
Okay, what do you do with decent equipment?
What do you do with decent equipment? Well, you take care of it and you max it out.
You take care of it and you max it out.
You got to say you got to connect it to a good dispatcher. That's it.
Well,
you know.
Yeah.
How should I say? The dispatcher I have now, man, this guy, he does not know. I tell him every time. You shouldn't even tell him. It's pointless to tell him. But he'll find me like full load of like V8 cars, and you can't take 8 V8s on the truck I have. You'll be overweight, you know, and so yeah.
Right. Well, that's it. Now that sounds like that when your dispatcher is doing that, it's time to revisit dispatch training. Just like as a driver, if you find gaps in your knowledge when you talk to the DOT, it might be time to put your nose back into the FMCSA regulations. I mean, we can. Hey, did you know that attorneys have ongoing legal education? Like, they don't just, get on, pass the bar, join a law firm, and then coast downhill the whole time. No way, man. Ongoing education all the time. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, so same here.
Right, me too, man. I mean, you got to keep your chops up. There's a lot to retain, keep track of, and then there's always updates. Because the government isn't the government without constant updates. I mean, there are accounting firms that still can't even get through the entire tax code. Things like 2,000 pages or something nuts. We were talking about the fine print on the privacy policy of a broker. Did you see that? Go to auto transport. Oh, you didn't see it because you were delivering the car. But we talked about. Yeah. We were talking about. I've done a lot of talking. In fact, some people are like, oh my gosh, does he talk forever? And autotransport411.com, we went to the bottom of their website. We clicked on privacy policy. And there is pretty interesting information that this lead provider is required to put on their site. Point is that really you can never stop getting enough information. You can get full and take a nap, but there might be more information on the way when you wake up tomorrow.
Yeah. Boy, I'm just exhausted, man.
You gotta be. So tell me about your day, and then we're gonna wrap up the show. What was your day like today?
Okay.
Yeah, what was your day?
Woke up, where did I wake up? I don't even know where. I'll tell you where. One moment. Check my ELD.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what it says. It says I'm at my 14-hour limit. So I woke up in North Carolina. Oh, yeah. You know, I slept at the exit right after the wait station in Charlotte, northbound.
Wow.
So I just hit the wait station. My ELD said 1 minute left. I pulled over at the next exit, and sure enough, there was space to spend the night.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
and
man.
And then tonight, I made it to this movie theater where I'm delivering the car with also 1 minute left to spare.
Wow.
That's crazy, huh?
That's awesome,
So,
man. You're living right.
So, yeah, I delivered a car in Sparta, North Carolina, way up in the mountains. The road looks like Spaghetti Junction going up, 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. Truck's barely keeping it up. And, so delivered a car up there. No, picked one up. I delivered one in Charlotte and picked one up in Sparta. And now I'm in Maryland. Owings Mills, Maryland.
Oh, I booked a car there. So, today was mostly driving.
Yep. 500 miles.
How was it?
Not that much.
How was your drive today? Did you see any weather?
You know, I'm ahead of the storm.
Nice.
Not even. I don't think I had a drop of rain. You know, a couple little missing, but I don't think yeah.
That's a good thing, man. That's a really good thing.
I forgot to order a pizza, man.
No
I
way.
ordered a pizza to come to the movie theater, and then I would have been eating Papa John's tonight.
Oh, man.
I did that once. I like to do that, like deliver pizzas, order pizzas to go to my, where I deliver the car. And so when I get there, there's a pizza there for me.
Are you at the AMC Owings Mills 17?
Yep.
I found you. There's an Expectation down the road.
Let me tell you my pizza story.
Hey, there's a World of Beer down the road, dude. World of Beer. Oh, they close at midnight. Worldofbeer.com. Wow, they feature 500 global beers. Whoa. But I know. See, dispatchers think about beer. Drivers don't. Dispatchers think about beer at lunchtime.
Yeah, so I ordered this pizza once to the guy's house I was delivering a Porsche to, and I decided to move a couple cars around while I'm there. And I was like, man, my pizza's taking a long time to get here. And he goes, half an hour ago, someone knocked on the door, tried to deliver a couple of pizzas. I told them to get out of here. And I was like, those were for me. So I called back Papa John's, and I was like, don't throw away the pizzas that just came back to the store. I want them.
Oh,
come
yeah.
by and get them.
Exactly.
So we already took a slice.
So what?
I said, I still want them. I guess we're going to be friends.
I'm a car hauler. Give it to me. Yeah, totally. That's awesome.
So,
hey, the Green Turtle Sports Bar and Grill is on Red Run Boulevard. Just a couple blocks from you. They're open till 2 in the morning. Late night food.
maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, go to the Green Turtle. I'm going to go to the website here.
We're supposed to be talking about the 30 things you need to know about car hauling.
All right, well...
You know, I could only think of one, one thing just keeps sticking out of my mind.
Yeah?
And that is, stop calling me.
Stop calling. I put the, well,
Stop. Now, how should I say, you got to communicate, but sometimes, we don't have the information to communicate with, You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I know I have an idea, I could map out all my deliveries right now and tell you I'll be there 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. But that's subject to my meeting tomorrow afternoon. You know what I'm saying? So why would I call you today and tell you I'll be there tomorrow at 7 when I don't really know if that's a fact or not? I'll have to call you twice. Why don't I just call you once?
Well, it's funny you say that because, and by the way, the Green Turtle has half-price appetizers until they close at 2 a.m. Man, they got some awesome-looking stuff. You got to totally go to the Green Turtle. I'm getting hungry. Oh my God, nachos. Oh, dude. Oh, this place looks awesome. So, on the phone calls, I gotta stop looking at the food. On the phone calls, I don't know why. It's just a control thing. And this, again, to me, this is a red flag of a symptom of not appreciating what's happening. Is that making constant phone calls is a sign that you feel like you need to micromanage somebody. Why would a customer feel like micromanaging you is going to make their car get there on time, faster, better, cheaper, smarter? Why would we think that? Why would somebody think that? Now, number one, it could be because they haven't had any contact with the driver at all and they're just kind of freaking out. So that's why it is good as a driver to at least talk to the customer at some point after pickup. I do believe that. Or the dispatcher, whoever. Somebody should call them, right? Or it's a symptom of they feel like they can't trust their broker, or they think they're being lied to, something like that. Oh, hey, William is asking what your company name is.
I can't say that.
I'm just going to say Serge the car hauler. But JB Hunt did research to prove ELDs are statistically less safe. Yeah, because everybody's racing to get a parking spot.
Wait, what? JB Hunt what?
William says that JB Hunt did research to prove that ELDs are statistically less safe. I believe it.
Yeah, everyone's racing down the interstate.
Yeah, no, they are.
Including me.
Yeah.
I was going pretty fast up here, so I could get that extra 1 minute.
Exactly, dude.
There when I pulled up.
Yeah, no, I mean that's I'm sure that's no accident that you had 1 minute to spare. But everybody wins. Right? Easy peasy. Was gonna send you some loads. Oh, William wants to send you a load. Well, how about this? William, do me a favor, William.
A load?
Well, that's what he says. But let's do this. William, will you send me an email? autotransportintel@gmail.com. Please send me an email with your contact info, and I'll put you in touch with Serge. Deal?
He wants me to haul a car?
I guess. Either that or a pizza. Or both.
A pizza to where I'm at? Oh, okay. Well, if you want to send something to me where I'm at, it's the only truck in the movie theater.
So he's... Right. You can find him at the Owing Mills 17 movie theater. That's hilarious. Somebody's going to come knocking on your door. Hey, Serge, I was watching Jay's show and I brought you a pizza.
Order some lot lizards, huh? And then I'll videotape how I spray them with a fire extinguisher.
Take them down to the Green Turtle. Get some half-price apps.
No. They could take me down. to the Green Turtle. I'm not taking nobody
You should
down.
take me down to the Green Turtle.
It's a feminist world these days.
Oh,
The
that's
women
right.
pay for the men.
That's right. It's my
I'm still
turn.
adjusting to how to accept that. You know, before when people paid for me, I kind of felt uncomfortable. Now I still feel uncomfortable when I take the meal.
Exactly. Hey, man. You know, pick a bathroom. I say. Okay. Wait a minute. That's a different show. Now I'm gonna.
No,
see,
but I do need to give another fire extinguisher. I want to mount it right by my little triangle vent window.
Yeah.
You know, so I could just like spray it right out there.
Oh man.
When a lot lizard shows up, you know, I could just grab the little fire extinguisher, like a mini one, you know, one that you keep like on like a motorcycle or something.
Check this.
And I have it up there.
Check this out. Sylvia Amos, out of nowhere, says everybody send Serge a pizza.
Oh my God. That'd be bad.
That'd be great.
So, okay, how about first pizza that comes to me? Fine, whatever. I like mushroom.
Yeah. Name your pizza.
You know, mushroom, pineapple, and what's a good ingredient?
That's mushroom pineapple's weird. Does anybody do that?
Yeah, mushroom, pineapple, gluten-free Papa John's.
Gluten-free.
With chicken, Alfredo, spinach.
Have you ever had a cowboy pizza? That's like black olive, onions, 3 types of meat. Cowboy's good. Mushroom.
Let's do that.
Yeah, cowboy is real good. I think it's got extra cheese, pepperoni. Honey, what's on a cowboy? If she's here, she'll tell us. Yeah, Cowboys. Kimberly introduced me to Cowboy Pizza. That's great pizza. So that's why I've got on the screen right now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. No, please.
Back to the topic.
Oh, yeah. Dang it.
Okay, like, don't call me. Like, I feel like, well, no, I kind of like to talk to them. But, like, I just think everyone should watch our vlogs and videos, YouTube videos, before they go car hauling. You know, there's something for everyone on our channel.
Well, but it's not organized, and I'll tell you, this is the problem, because I watch the pro YouTubers, and I'm still working on too. Well, it's not that we don't have the content, but we have to organize the message, right? Which is why, and this brings it home, man. I love coming full circle. We need to take this information and create a video, a concise, well-monitored PG-13 video explaining what we're trying to say.
Well, the message is you get what you pay for. I think that's what the message should be. The thing that I find people disappointed in is when the deliveries do not make it on time. You know, for a big, like, multi-car carrier, if he's got all these other stops, it's only a gift if it makes it on time. It's like they should understand that. That should be like a known thing, that if your car gets delivered there on time, that's just the stars lining up for you magically, and accept that as a gift. But don't accept your car to be there on time unless you specifically ordered one car service. And you know it's going through door to door, and you're paying the price that it costs to do that. But if you're paying just regular price and you're expecting the delivery to be made by a certain time, don't count on it. If it happens, that's the car hauler's gift to you. I wish everyone would know that, and like brokers would educate about that, because this last week, this guy, I picked up his Camaro the day before he thought he delivered, and it spent some time on my truck while my truck was oil changed, while I was delivering other cars, then picking up all the other cars that are going on the route with that Camaro, and then delivering all the other cars because the Camaro ended up being last to be delivered in that route. And the guy got $200 off, but it would have saved him and everyone else some emotions if she really needed it there. I mean, she wanted it there by the weekend, and it didn't work out. And you gotta decide right away. You gotta know right away if it's something you need that's really time sensitive. Then you gotta say that, hey, this is time sensitive, and the brokers need to know. The only answer to time sensitive stuff is that it's a one-car service. You know, if you can't afford to have it not make it, it's got to be like one-car service, maybe two-car service, but that's it. And you got to stress the fact that, you know, you have to make it in time for a car show or whatever the event is. The other car I delivered was a birthday present for someone a guy bought. I think she bought the wrong car. I think he bought the car thinking about himself too much. He bought his wife a Maserati Gran Turismo. Now, when you think Maserati and a car for a girl, you think Maserati Ghibli, right? Isn't that the car that everyone buys for themselves if they're a girl or buys for their girl? This guy bought a Maserati Gran Turismo for his wife. So I was kind of, you know, as I delivered the car, I thought, wait a minute, this is the wrong Maserati to get a girl. You know, like, but it was still a pretty good car. Maybe she will like it, I hope. But I think girls like the Ghibli more. You know, that's the one that. Anyway, so that car, you know, I think he could have afforded to pay the extra price, or you know, for it to make it on time. If only the broker. Well, in this situation, the dealership set up the delivery, and the dealership should have, like, if they wanted it to, yeah, the dealership should have made it happen. They should have hired one-car service, one car enclosed, you know, not put it on the dispatching board and say, hey, you know, please get it there by this time. If you can, you know, it'll really make their day because it's their birthday. You know, and here I am, like, trying to hustle it, and the reality is it's not going to happen. And you know, like, I kind of wish someone else hauled that car because maybe they could have made it happen and made, you know, their birthday special, but I couldn't have done it. And I mean, I had to take care of that car and all the others,
and that's one of the problems. The driver gets left holding the bag because he's the one that shows up delivering the bad news, even though he may not even have known he's delivering bad news.
Yeah, and you know, I gotta stay busy taking care of all the cars, and I make a lot of people upset at being not on time sometimes. You know, and that's because I'm taking my time taking care of the cars. You know, what I guess part B to this number one thought that I'm saying is one of the biggest challenges I have is that I don't know whether I should rest or work. Like I have a hard time making that decision because sometimes I feel like, oh, I got to go. You know, do my work now, and but I think I'm too tired, and you know, because if I'm too tired, or like right now, I could go switch two cars. You know, I've had a full day, I'm kind of tired. It's night. You know, I might damage a car.
Yeah, do it tomorrow.
You know, I might not see something. You know, or it might be in the dark. You know, if I don't shine my flashlight right. You know. So I'm putting something off to the morning when, you know, I'll have energy and there'll be bright sunlight and I'll check everything before I go and just readjust my weight, you know, move a car back or whatever I need to do. Like, that's a constant thing that you're always deciding, hey, you know, should I get it done now and get it over with? So in the morning I just start the truck and drive, or should I put it off till morning? You know, like, it's a hard way to gauge whether you're too tired or not, whether you think you can or not. And like, am I the only one that like has this thought?
No, and that's the thing is, you're thinking, those are your thoughts, and on the other end, somebody's thinking, are they going to make their hair appointment?
I mean, I have a caffeine packet I could mix up and drink, and like, you know, but I don't drink caffeine stuff. Like I have this box of caffeine packets. There's 30 of them. I only use it. I only buy one of those boxes once a year. Like, it's not, you know, I don't often have a situation where I need to use caffeine to stay awake for another hour or so to get me through. You know, I like when I feel a little slightly tired, I take a nap. You know, and that's kind of the challenge I'm having. Where am I really tired, or am I just lazy, or like, you know, I don't ever want to put myself in a situation where I'm like, where I can make a mistake just because I'm too tired. You know.
That's good. You should not.
And I don't think anyone else should do that. You know, you should be like I used to. Man, when I just drove in my day cab, man, those were some. I was really like rough on myself. You know, can you believe that? 3 years in a day cab, Dodge Ram, non-extended cab.
Yeah.
Sleep on the bench seat.
I know. I know a driver.
My bag of clothes with my pillow.
Yeah.
That's how I started out.
I know a driver. He did that for when I met him, we worked together for just over a year, and he was doing that. He was doing it before I met him. Yeah. I met some drivers that did it, and that's tough, man. And that's another thing. So there's the customer barking at everybody, you know, thinking about their hair appointment and how much sushi they're going to eat today. And meanwhile, the car hauler, he's sleeping in the back seat. Please.
Yeah, so,
car shipper, please.
Like, you can only do so much of, like, how should I say it, like, putting yourself into situations like that where it's like making you have gray hairs, and then you think, wait a minute, why don't I just be a little bit lazy? Or, you know, like, how should I say, not lazy, but yeah, I should probably go out tonight to whatever you said, that place. Or,
the Green Turtle, you got to go there. You got to go there. I know you're tired, but
probably, and then
are you hungry?
I'll just order a big breakfast, man. But I did kind of skip dinner today, so.
Let me take a look at. Let's look at breakfast.
I'll go to the egg place. You said. What is it?
I don't think that's open though.
In the morning.
Oh, in the morning. Expectation. Oh yeah.
Expectation. Yeah.
Dude, that's good. They open at 7 a.m., bro.
7 a.m.
Yeah.
It was good, but the service was bad. Probably won't return.
Oh,
was our server very slow? She was very innocent.
Okay, that's they got it.
The review. Food came out quickly. Got the meal with egg, fruit, turkey, bacon, potatoes, pancakes. Can't remember what it's called. 5-star rating. I love this place. We live nearby and go here often for lunch, brunch, and dinner. The only thing I would change is the addition of 5-star. Okay, I guess I'll go there in the morning. Yep. So,
their website blows.
So yeah, let's wrap it up. I mean, the ideas, right? Communication. Yeah, stress the fact that do you need a better price, or do you need it to be there on an exact time?
Ooh, yeah.
If you could identify that when you're selling the car hauling service, and you really stick to that, and how should I say, that would save a lot of people a lot of stress. You know, if it's take your time, give me a reasonable rate, you know, reasonable time. I'd like it to be as sooner than ever, but, you know, as soon as possible, you know. But if you need airmail, order airmail. You know, don't say, But do whatever you do is give me the best rate, and then say, why isn't this airmail overnight shipping from Japan? You know why? Because we have long nights. That's why. It is overnight shipping, but we have a long night. In Soviet Russia, we have a long night. There's a lot of Soviet Russian stuff going on in car hauling.
Give me some car shipping customer advice in Russian. Go.
What?
I said, please give me some car shipping customer advice in Russian.
Should I swear? Just kidding.
You can say whatever you want. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'll say it in Russian for the Russians.
Yeah.
Делайте ежика из белоблейдинг, чтобы они не могли придраться ни к чему. There you go.
Yeah, I love that.
You know,
man.
when I said you got that little advantage, I did give a good advice.
You gave me an English word. Bill of lading.
Bill of lading, yeah. So,
I love that, man.
Yeah, so this, what's his name? Christian.
Yeah.
For the Ravens, he paid with 20s from the ATM.
Nice. Nice and crisp and clean.
I had someone pay with 10s that they got from the ATM.
Okay. I'll take that. It's cash money. You can pay me with a whole big old stack. You can even wrap it in those fancy bank ribbons. I'm good to go. All right, buddy.
Yeah, so,
yeah.
I guess you know, maybe we should stick to that as a closing every time we talk about car hauling. You know, figure out what you want. Do you want overnight shipping, or do you want best price? And that's it. You know and you get what you pay for. I mean, and because all car haulers, they gotta stress or put emphasis on taking care of the product, taking care of the merchandise, the cars they're hauling. And
yeah, absolutely, it's the number one priority.
It's going to take more time if it's a multiple car carrier, and that's not going to be overnight shipping.
And that's why you cannot rush the driver. You want your car in perfect condition, the same as when he picked it up, same as when he delivered. And there's a million things that happen on the road.
I mean, because like I made some mistakes before, and it's because I was like, okay, should I go to the bathroom? Or should I, continue loading the cars? And I drove for like 5 hours there, and, I really should take a break. I go to the bathroom, take a nap, whatever, then go load the cars. But if you're like, keep going and going and going, and skipping lunch and kind of dinner, how I did today, then you're putting yourself in a situation where all of a sudden, you made a mistake.
You gotta eat, man.
And you could damage a car, or you didn't think how you're going to load your truck, and you were 80 pounds overweight on your steer axle like I was today.
Oh my gosh, exactly. Oh, car shippers have no idea what drivers go through on those scales.
And then but yeah, today 80 pounds over the steer axle not a big issue. Both scales I went through let me through.
That's cool.
But yeah, I was like, oh man, I could have put the other car backwards instead of forwards, and I wouldn't have had that problem. And if I want to do that now, I have to move 4 cars. Do I want to do that? That's what I was thinking about today. And when I was coming from Sparta, and I was like, man, I just put the cars in, and I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to run it,
Yeah.
And
it's a judgment call.
How should I say? If I would have done that, I wouldn't have delivered the Dodge Hellcat tonight. I would have delivered it tomorrow. So that's there's a lot of thinking in this.
Right. And that's the thing is that, I mean, there's so much going on. There's no way to even point it all out. There's so much.
Jay, we got to do better on the internet. No pizza showed up so far.
Oh, man. Well, we got to up our game. So, me and you are going to get together at some point and talk more about... We're going to take the... Here's your homework. When you get time, you're going to watch this episode. You can go down in the description and you can skip ahead to the points that make, where I get into the real car shipper preaching. You can skip ahead. So, in fact, that's how I'm going to end this show. Listen, Serge, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. All right? And me and you will be in touch further soon, okay?
Got it.
So, man, thank you for telling us about your day. Go get something to eat or get some sleep and go to Expectation in the morning. That's an order, soldier.
All right, comrade.
All right, man.
Okay.
Thanks for
Good
checking
night.
in. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep. Bye now.
All right, bye. Okay, so we're over 3 hours, guys, and I am sorry. I didn't have any idea that I'd be making such a long show tonight. So I just want to end you with this: is that if you do need a car hauling consultation, that is what I'm here to do and help you with. We are talking about, everything car hauling, and we can talk about your numbers, your strategy, your equipment. If you think somebody needs dispatcher training, I can refer you to a good dispatcher if you need one. I can refer you to a broker if you need that. And if you're a car shipping customer, listen, I appreciate if you spent any time up here tonight listening to what we're talking about, getting information, because we're trying to help the ecosystem. We have folks in the live chat and folks in the comments below that have things to say to everybody else in the ecosystem, and that's why this community is coming together every Tuesday night live on Auto Transport Intel. This is Tuesday Nights Live, and thank you guys so much for another show, for sticking around. I'm gonna crank up the car hauler. I gotta get out of here, and here it comes, and I will see you guys next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, on Auto Transport Intel on YouTube. Take care.